And there we go.
In progress.
Recording in progress. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to London 1999. Okay, so quick recap. You guys have been on the road chasing down. Well, I'm going to get you guys to tell us what's been happening. Who would like to start? I'm looking at you, Garth.
Me, we have been chasing down hostages and trucks.
Hostages and trucks.
Yeah.
Hostages from who? And what's the deal there? Like, where are you? What's going on?
We're off. Well, we're on our way to rescue some Toreador, and we've come across these trucks full of hostages.
Right.
As to why these hostages are heading towards the art place,
Yeah, don't know. Okay, fair enough. Does anyone have any theories about what's going on? Like in-game theories. I'm not interested in your player character, your meta theories. I want to know what your characters think. Anyone? No. Okay. Never mind then. Dr. Shipman, what's going on in the story for Dr. Shipman?
I think every time I've come into this game, I kind of come in a bit after everything's happened. So I think I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
Right. Well, I mean, he spends a lot of time sort of essentially hiding inside vehicles, at least in the last couple of sessions.
Yeah,
so
I think
it kind of makes sense.
For Shipman, it's another bishop adventure essentially that I'm tagging along.
Hey,
Right.
my God, I didn't do this. This wasn't my fault.
Right.
To me, it is.
Fair enough. And for anybody that is watching this after the event, as it were, Caitlin and Tanya are not present tonight, so there'll be some improvisation around that. Continuing right along, Charlie, what's your take on the last couple of sessions and where things are right now?
What's my take on it?
What's your character like? What's she thinking, and how does she feel? What does she remember? What is she standing there outside this truck right now, in a street and on a road? It's not even a street; it's a road in the middle of nowhere, and it's very late, very very late at night now. You've been through a number of gunfights, a bunch of firefights. You've killed a bunch of vampires, a bunch of ghouls. Have you been hit at all?
I've been
grazed,
knocked down.
Been knocked down. What was the knockdown from?
It was from a rocket launcher.
Right, the explosion, the blast.
Yeah, explosion.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you took a little bit of damage from that, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Only a minor. Yeah, I'm bruised.
You're a bit bruised. Okay. Okay, and you've freed some hostages, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right.
Don't try and understand Sage. You won't get it.
Right. Fair enough. Okay. What about you, Barry? What's your take on all of this? Bishop, you've got two characters here. So we have what's your frickin' name? Bishop and Philippe Gratiano, Emmanuel right.
Bishop's take on the whole thing is they were going to take these civilians to London, turn them into vampires, and then turn them loose and start mayhem.
Right. Okay.
So that's
his theory.
Yep.
That's what
they have prevented that, he thinks.
Okay. What about Philippe?
Philippe is thinking, I do not understand how I went from doing a gallery thing to doing this. This
right.
is not my thing. That is what he is thinking.
Right. So he's going from art exhibition.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
Sage is like, 5 minutes ago I was in a music it's in a music studio, and now you're running around in the wilderness shooting at people and getting shot at.
Yeah.
Right. Fair enough. The life of a vampire, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. It is so different.
Okay. So right now, as we begin, you guys are, well, I know that Bishop, you are basically behind Kit. Kit's standing at the back door of the truck, about to open the doors. Right, this time it's a back door instead of the front door. Everybody else is clustered around the now apparently somewhat disabled armored vehicle, which has been hit by a grenade.
There's something I want to do.
Hmm.
I want to offer Parker the remaining 3 blood points.
Your remaining 3 blood points?
No. He needed 3 more in order to be at full.
Right.
I'm on 7 at the moment.
Right,
So,
so
take
you
me down
wanna-
to 4, but
You want to heal him.
yeah, we need him in action.
Okay, well, that will be fine, and it will not affect his blood bond relation
No,
either,
it
because it's still the same night.
Mm.
Parker will look at you and because that's right, because Parker's lying on the ground very injured right now.
We took him back to the truck.
Right, so you dragged him into the truck. Okay, so I'm going to grab him and put him in the truck. Sage, I'm dumping you in the truck too. There you go, just like that. You can move your shit around if you like. Alan is still out the back of the truck. Alexi, you're on the ground next to the truck still. Cannot hear you, Alexi.
Whoops. Yeah, I will be making my way to the back of the truck to see what is up.
Okay, well, you do that. Okay, so you're moving all the way up to there. All right, and basically, cutting a long story short, Kit looks at you and she pulls open the back door and is promptly shot on the head and goes into torpor.
And I shoot the fellow that shot her.
Right. Okay, so Barry, you're going to make a perception alertness check.
Okay.
Don't hate me, Caitlin. don't hate me. I just figured this was kind of in character, and you know,
That's incredibly in character. I think she would be very proud.
I think she'll be proud as well. All right, so this is Bishop making perception alertness checks. Who else is there right now? Luke, you can make a perception alertness check too if you so desire. Bishop's perception. 1 success. And where'd you go? Come back here. Bishop's perception alertness is a massive 2. Alexi was 1. Okay. Shipman, what was that for?
He said perception alertness.
Okay. No, you guys are in the truck.
Oh, yeah.
I
that's
think
right.
you might have meant me.
You don't get
No.
perception alertness. You're in the truck, mate. Sorry.
The walls are really good.
Yep. The walls are tight. That being said, what you might notice is that the truck seems to be, you notice the tires are kind of going, the trucks are
They're deflating.
starting to deflate because they've been shredded
shot.
by shrapnel.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so Alexi, you don't really see anything except you see some shadows inside the back of the truck, but you can't see anything more than that. Bishop, 2 successes. You see the perpetrator who's just fired at Kit, putting her on the ground. She's bleeding out right now, but she's a vampire, so she's probably not going to die, but she's going into torpor. She's shivering and shaking and kind of having spasms, and then that's about to stop. But you're going to shoot, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to make a dex and firearms check for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on mute, push to talk, because there's a lot of clattering in the background. Dex and firearms. Here we go. 5 successes. Okay, so she goes down. You step in and pop this guy. It turns out it's a girl. And you shoot this person in the head between the eyes, and they drop to their knees, drop their gun, and hit their face on the floor. You're not sure whether they're a vampire or a ghoul, but if they're a vampire, they have not turned to dust. You see in the back of the truck a bunch of people chained to the back of the truck. Some of them are injured. Many of them are injured, actually. You see dislocated arms and legs from having the truck roll over at least once at one point.
Are they chained at the neck?
Okay.
Hands and
Okay.
feet.
Okay. Okay. I go in.
Okay, so you climb up in. You're making a. Are you going in fast? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
With
Yeah, I'm going fast.
Burning celerity as well, or
Yeah. Yep.
okay,
Because there could be others I can't see.
right. So you're going in and you're making a perception check then, as well as a strength and athletics check to get in.
Yeah.
Strength and athletics is 4 successes. So you jump in the back of the truck very nimbly, and then you perception alertness. Alexi, what are you doing while that's going on?
I will be trying to see what is up with Kit, see if I can lend any assistance.
Okay.
Obviously, slightly around the side of the truck so we don't get shot at again.
Right. You can also stay low.
Yep. Also be doing that.
And you have obfuscate.
I do.
Right. So you'll make a stealth check and a medicine check, and then tell me the results. Meanwhile, Barry, you get 4 successes to check out the back of the truck. And what you see is, as I say, a whole bunch of humans, or people that look like humans, lined up, 5 on a side of the back of the truck, and 2 other individuals who shoot back at you as you jump into the back of the truck. We'll make a dex and dodge roll. Bishop, dex and dodge.
Alrighty, I got 0 for stealth and 2 for medicine.
Okay. All right. I don't think anyone's shooting at you at the moment anyway, because you're not really sort of targeting anyone, so that they don't see you as a threat. 0 successes for your dex and dodge, Barry, unfortunately. This is going to result in pain and burnies. You are fucking lucky as hell, bastard. He rolled a bunch of 1s. So as it happens, you're standing there, they're shooting at you, and they do a Pulp Fiction, and the bullets just miss you, like God came down from heaven and stopped the bullets.
That's unusual for me.
Right. The bullets just go all around you, and at which point you just shoot back, I'm going to assume. Okay. So dex and firearms for Bishop. Hope you're keeping a kill count here, Charlie.
It's recorded.
It's,
So I'll watch it later and record it later.
right, fair enough.
Oof.
Okay, what did you get? Oh,
That's
minus
horrible.
1 success. Bishop, you miss the target. He miraculously dodges out of the way, but worse than that, minus 1 success, you actually graze one of the hostages. And the bullet ricochets and hits one of the hostages, bouncing off the wall. And you hear screaming coming from further down the truck at that point. Garth, what was your medicine check? 2. Okay. You successfully stabilize Caitlin's character, Kit, and she's laying on the ground. The blood has stopped, but she's definitely seems to be in torpor. You don't see there's any way around that right now. She's out for the count. She's taken too many injuries in the last couple of days, certainly in the last few hours, and her
I understand how it feels.
Right. She's completely gone into shock and now torpor. So
I put her next to the tire or something just out of the way and go in and give
right. You've also never seen a vampire in torpor before, I don't think. Have you?
No, I've been there though.
You've been there. So what you now see from the outside is how her body kind of stiffens up as if it was like rigor mortis. Yeah, like rigor mortis. And yeah, so she's become kind of like a solid block of ice, basically. Okay. Charlie.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna hop out of the truck and have a chat to Alan.
Alan's he's got his gun. He's like, should I move up? Should I move up? What do you think I should do right now? I'm fucking tempted to go in there, man. Like, there's gunfire going on up there.
You can calm down. It's all right. I trust Bishop.
Calm down.
and-
Come on. What do you mean calm down? People are
Look,
fucking
I will
getting
go-
shot at right now. People are
I
getting
will
killed.
go and sort it out. Okay.
Well,
Wait,
you're-
they need you
No,
here.
no. You can't go and sort it out. You don't get. What if you get hurt? What if you get killed? Who's gonna feed me? Like what's gonna happen to me? Like,
Who's gonna feed you?
Right.
There's plenty of Nando's to go around.
oh, for fuck's sake. Nando's.
Oh,
What if I don't want
need
cheeky
your help.
Nando's? I might want cheeky Sage.
cute. That put me in a spin actually. I need your help to find cattle.
Cattle.
Yes, we're in a farm. Well,
Fucking
there's farm here.
cows.
Yes, or sheep or anything like that here. And I give him the binoculars.
There's trees everywhere.
Do your best.
Oh my
If you
God.
find a bird or something, I don't know. That's probably useless. But I'm very, very, very hungry. Very hungry. So,
You can have cheeky Alan if you want.
no. There's a reason why I'm not having Cheeky Alan right
What?
now. Because I wanted to save it until I was ready.
Right. Right then.
Until you were ready.
You want me to go looking for fucking cattle?
Yes, please.
Right then.
No, I'll join you, but yeah, we've got to find blood for everyone.
Right. What about okay? If this truck's got hostages in the back of it, like the last truck, what about them?
What? I am so surprised that you're thinking like a vampire right now.
Well, I've been hanging out with you fuckers for the last couple of days, right?
4 days. It's been 4 days.
Well, I got my head around it.
I can tell, yes, but no.
I'm better at this than you are.
In order to prevent me from freaking out and killing everyone, it's probably best if I go up against cattle. I am very,
All right,
very
right,
hungry.
right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on then.
Yes. Okay. Let's go.
All right. So you guys go sneaking off into the woods. You're going to stealth?
Yeah. Let's
All right,
stealth.
let's have a
Let's
stealth
go,
check.
Alan.
All right. Alan has 4 dots in stealth altogether, dex and stealth. So you can roll 4 dice for Alan.
Oh well, I got 1.
One
I
for
also
you.
have 4, so I'll just roll my own dice.
Yep, sounds perfect.
He got 3.
All right, so he's a bit
Good for
stealthier
him.
than you are. All right. Okay, so you guys are moving off into the woods. That's that story. Dr. Shipman, you're in the back of the truck. You can feel the truck is rapidly becoming less of a mobile unit and more of a dead weight, but it is still defensible because it has, armored plates and bulletproof glass and shit. So there's that.
I think I probably would go and just see if I can see any sort of imminent sort of danger around the area apart from the truck that's
Right.
having gunfire.
Right. Where do you go to do that?
I would probably go out the back.
Okay. So we'll drop you out the back of the truck.
Yep.
And you're going to make a perception alertness check.
Three
3
successes.
successes. Okay. You see Charlie's character, Sage, and Alan heading off to the left or the right, Charlie?
We'll go with right.
To the right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you head off right to the woods. Okay. You see them heading off in that direction, sneaking, in fact. Some of them more successfully than others.
Yeah.
You also see the blood stains around the front of that truck. Everything else seems to have gone. Well, actually, yeah. At that point, they're still in the middle of a bit of a firefight in the back of the truck right now. So yeah, you're hearing intermittent gunfire coming from the back of that truck.
I'm not gonna ask what they're doing. I guess I'm gonna try and sneak up to the other truck.
Okay, so you're using obfuscate, but
I can't move while obfuscated.
Right. So you can like move, obfuscate, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's give you a lower difficulty, I think, for your stealth check. So you can stealth check with a 4. That's
Is
your
that
difficulty rating.
Dex and
Dex and stealth, yeah.
Dex and stealth. Okay. One success.
1 success. Okay, so you move up to the side of the truck. Whereabouts do you want to put yourself?
Let's see. So they're up there. Probably going to go around the side where Alexi is.
Okay. Do you want to move your token?
Oh, yeah. 1 second.
Okay, so you get up to the side of the truck. You start moving along the side of the truck. Okay, so you go past a couple of corpses, and at least one, probably a pile of ash, if I recall. Some clothes that are sort of still smoldering from vampiric death. Do you have any kind of heightened senses or anything like that on at the moment?
Yes. Yep. I'd have heightened senses.
Right, so you're hearing the gunshots quite loudly, and you're realizing that if you keep your heightened senses on up here, you're going to deafen yourself.
Go deaf again.
Right.
Yeah, I'll tone those down now.
Okay, so Bishop is currently in the truck. That dude there, let me see. This guy. Hold on. Objects and tokens. Okay, so there's a guy up here, Bishop. You can't see it, can you, Barry? Never mind. I'm going to find a workaround for this, but anyway, we'll get to that. This guy, there's a guy in front of you using, again, hostages as cover. Sound.
I was thinking.
Don't do that. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. Have a think about it. I'm going to the bathroom.
I could shoot the hostages and we wouldn't have a problem.
I was thinking that.
No, he's not my other character.
I've got the dilemma of messing up a human and giving it to Sage.
What?
Well, she's looking all messed up and she could probably use something to drink.
You mean Kit, right?
Yes, that's right. All right.
There we go.
Those just messed up.
The vampire that's like all like dead looking.
I've like in this entire campaign, all I've been is bruised. Like I've the only time I took damage was from that pushover that I was given last session. So
I've taken a little bit, but I'm sitting at 6 blood, so
I mean, like your entire time though. Also, it was not a good time for Alexi.
no.
No. Well,
A good time for me either.
that's true. You got pretty beaten up.
Yeah. I got to learn about somebody who can turn to blood.
And the shipment.
And you sired someone.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of which, I wonder.
All right. What are you doing, Barry?
Okay. I am carefully going to shoot.
Carefully going to shoot. Okay, so
As carefully as I can.
carefully as you can. Okay,
But,
so
you know, if these people get shot, well.
if they get shot, well, okay. We'll roll a Dex and firearms for Bishop. Dex and firearms.
He actually does care, but he he wouldn't be doing this job if he didn't care.
You pop him and he basically just burns up. That was an incendiary round, and you ripped his head open, and the rest of him just goes and he collapses to the ground in a pile of ash, smoldering clothes on the ground, dropping his weapon. But as you do that, you realize there is another person in the vehicle to your right, and they are holding a grenade.
Matrix it, man. Oh, fuck.
And she says, "Freeze, motherfucker, or we all die."
And he goes, "Okie dokie."
All right, pause that there. Charlie,
Yeah.
you're running.
Everybody can hear
the
this,
woods.
don't forget.
Yeah.
That's true. Headsets, right? Well, they can hear your side of the conversation. They can't hear her. Actually, I'm sorry. It's actually Alexis's turn. My apologies, Alexis. Sorry, Charlie. We'll get back to you.
That's okay.
Alexis,
Alrighty.
you've stabilized Kit.
Alrighty.
You're ducked down on the floor, out of view, underneath the back of the truck.
Did I notice Mr. Shipman turn up?
Yeah, you see Mr. Shipman come up to your right-hand side. Yep.
And Mr. Shipman, I think we need to find the key again on one of these dead bodies to get the hostages loose.
Okay.
Kit could do with a little bit of a feed.
Okay. Yeah, let's
have a look, see what we can find.
Okay, so you guys are going to make perception and investigation checks. You can make 3 on the, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bodies that you can see. 4 or 5? Yeah, 5. Fuck it. You're a 5. In which case, while they're doing that, Charlie,
Yep.
you're heading off into the woods with Alan.
Yes.
You're looking around. You can make a perception alertness check as well.
Okay.
I can
And
see
time for a
somebody's
hunt.
dice roll now.
No, not me.
It's mine.
Cool.
Highest
did
was a
he-
3.
How does he do? Because I didn't do very well.
3, 2.
Any of you guys get 4 successes, you find a key.
3.
How many successes did you have, Sage?
0.
0. Okay. Alan says, "There, I think I see something in the woods over
I
there."
got 3, 3, 2, 3.
Okay. You're not finding any keys.
Can I what is it? Willpower to get 4?
You can do that.
Okay.
All right. So you can find a key. All right. So Sage, show Sage.
Yeah. Sausage.
Sausage.
Yeah.
Alan says, "There, over there. I think
Right.
somebody's moving over there."
Could I try and look where he's pointing?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check. Difficulty is 4 because he's pointing, and that gives you some advantage.
Okay. What is it? Is it perception investigation or what?
Perception and investigation. Yeah.
Okay, so investigation. So 3.
You see something white and fluffy moving through the trees.
What is it though?
It's quite small and has 4 legs and has little fluffy ears.
Little bunny.
It's bigger than a bunny. It's,
Oh.
it's about the size of a large dog.
Is it a large dog?
It's not a large dog. It is not. It goes. "Meh."
All right. Okay. Like, Ellen, that's perfect. And now I get to show you what I can do.
Right. So what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Thepta Vitae.
It's about 100 feet away.
I'm going to move up to 50 feet away, and I'm going to do that.
Okay. So you can use Theft of Vitae. Okay.
Yes. Gotta find my notes.
So if I recall, Theft of Vitae allows you to basically hold your hand out in the direction of the creature and draw blood through the air, and a stream of rivulets come sucked out through its pores, and they fly
Yeah.
through the air and join your hand, and you absorb the blood.
Yeah.
That way. I don't know how many blood points you can absorb that way. I can't remember the stats, the statistics.
Good question. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll look that up if you want to go with someone else for the time being.
Well, before you do that, how far away are you at the moment? You said about 50 feet. Is that what you said?
That's the distance of how far I need to be.
That's your limit. Okay.
Yeah.
The lamb turns around and looks at you, and you can make a perception alertness check.
Perception alertness. 4.
4 successes.
Okay.
This lamb seems to be somehow deformed. Its face is a bit fucked up. There's something about it that you're not sure about. Like at this distance, you can't quite make out what the deal is. What is your perception stat?
My perception stat? What do you mean by that?
How many dots do you have in perception?
All right. It is 4.
4. It's the front of its face, particularly not its mouth so much, but its forehead and eyes seem to be something funny going on there. You seeing shadows, and remember it's dark, right?
Right.
So it's difficult to see exactly, but there's something weird about this lamb.
Oh God. It's probably. Do I think it's a ghoul? Can I make it a cult check? Maybe.
You would need to see it up closer to be able to see what it is about it that you need to be checking.
Okay, I'll move closer.
Okay.
Stealth,
and are you
please.
still stealthing?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
2.
2. Okay, you managed to get up a bit closer. You can make another investigation check, perception and investigation.
1.
Has 3 eyes.
What the fuck? Okay, they breathe them weird around here, don't they? 3 eyes. Oh God. Okay, I'm going to ask Ellen if he sees the same thing.
So what? Fuck. Does it? I can't see. It's dark.
Okay.
I can only see the whiteness moving in the trees.
Right. This is freaking weird.
In the background, you can hear.
God damn it, guys. Keep
one
it
of
down.
one of the gunshots goes off, and the lamb lifts its head up and turns, and it starts to bolt.
Oh, can I still give it a shot?
Yep, theft of vitae.
Yeah, theft of vitae. Intelligence medicine. I have the page up now, so.
Cool.
So we can go over that. So no, I think I fucked up that. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
difficulty is 6 of it's stationary, but otherwise it's the target's willpower.
6. In fact, it'd be easier than that. It's like 4.
Okay, so it's in that case it's 5 successes.
All right. So what do you? Does that how many blood points you suck?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's unconscious then.
Okay, so we can have a look at it, Alan.
All right. So you guys
Look,
are going
it's
to
third
approach.
eye.
Okay, so you guys go over to approach it. Meanwhile, Bishop, you're in the back of the truck. Grenade in hand.
Yes, I've been thinking about nothing but it.
All right, Mr. Backup. You must be Bishop.
It amazes me how everybody knows my name, but you have me at a disadvantage. Do you have a name? Come on,
do.
let's be fair.
I don't think I'm telling you my name right now, but I suggest you might recognize this. She holds up the grenade, and you sort of look at it for a moment and recognize that it's from your stash, from Oslo.
Yeah, and I hope it's been helpful.
It's being helpful right now, Mr. Bishop. Thank you very
So
much.
if I don't step back, you're going to set it off and you're going to die.
If I have to.
That's what I call dedication, really.
We
Lovely.
are a dedicated crew.
No, I can see that. I can see that. And I wouldn't underestimate that.
I would drop that gun if I were you.
Oh,
Tell your friends to back the fuck up.
I'll tell my friends to back the fuck up. There's a grenade in here. I'm using the headset.
Right.
And if,
Sage, it's getting a bit scratchy sounding at the distance that you're at, just so you know. If you go much further, it will probably cut out.
I used to have a girlfriend who was a real songbird.
Oh, speaking in code now. I don't think that's a good idea. You trying to fuck with me?
Me? Would I fuck with a woman with a grenade? I'm moving back now. See me moving back. This is me moving back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just keep... How far is she from me?
10 feet.
You just keep 10 feet from me and we'll be happy, all right? Just backing up now. Enjoy yourself.
She actually moves forward as you move back.
And you remember I said the 10 feet thing, but seeing you moved another, how much has she moved?
she as you move back, she stays at that 10-foot range, or as you move back together in sync with each other.
Okay, so thank you for keeping 10 foot away from me. I'm just going. As you see, the door is here.
Yep, you get to the back of the door.
You're not far from the door.
He goes, you can forget about giving the code. Drop the headset.
You want to drop the headset now?
Drop the headset.
Okay. Anything to make you happy.
Drop it. 3, 2.
Headset.
Toss it this way.
Oh, you want it that way? I've already tossed it over there.
Shoot it.
Shoot it. Okay. Waste of bullets, but okay. Boom.
Okay, so how far away did you toss it?
I tossed it
Because so for your information, I'm thinking at this point you can see. No, you can't see Sage because it's not Sage. I mean, Caitlin, Kit. She's been moved around the side of the truck, right?
Yeah.
And the Shipman and Alexia are also around the other side of the truck and are out of view right now. Is that also true? Right.
Yes.
Okay, so you can't see anybody at this point from where you are at the back of the truck. You're standing right in the doorway at the very back of the truck, 3 feet off the ground, maybe 4 feet off the ground.
I'm playing because I don't know where Songbird is.
Right.
But I'm giving her the measurement should she hear any of it.
Right.
And I want her to shoot through the cab.
Right. Unfortunately, she's miles away.
But I don't know that.
That's true. You don't know that.
So I'm playing this game hoping at some point she's going to hear me. Or...
Right. So as you're talking, the woman goes down on one knee next to the smoldering corpse of the vampire that you recently killed. She goes, turn around.
I could almost do everything, but you want me to turn my back on you?
Turn the fuck around.
Would you turn your back on me?
You want to die?
Depends which of us is faster, you or me.
Do you want to find out? That's a gamble.
Not
you could
really.
lose.
It's a gamble I could win. I turn around.
You turn around? Okay, turn around. Okay. We're going to make a soak roll. Do you have fortitude?
Before she does that, because I suspected she was going to, I'm going to spin around and blow away with celerity. You said I could use it for a second.
Okay, so you hear, okay, so we're going to make a perception alertness check for the click.
Yeah.
Then you're going to make a dex and athletics check to turn around and beat her. And that's going to be contested. And then you have to aim and fire.
Yep, I know.
So that's 3 different things. And that's going to be all of your celerity as well.
Yep, I know.
Okay, so the perception alertness check first. Here we go. One success, just enough to make it worthwhile turning around. Okay, so you hear a click. Then you're going to make a dex and athletics to turn around fast enough. Bishop, dex and athletics, dexterity and athletics. How very tense is this? This is contested.
This might be the shortest character in my life.
2 successes. That's not amazing. Good luck. She beats you.
Oh, fuck.
But you get to make a dex and dodge roll because you actually do see her. So, okay, so dex and dodge, but you don't get to shoot. Not in this round. Dex and dodge. You got 4 successes. Wow, she got 5 successes. So you actually get hit. Right, so you where are you dodging to is my next question. Are you dodging off the truck or into the truck?
Off the truck.
Off the truck. And are you going to duck down behind the thing, or are you moving to one side of the door or the
I'm
other?
going to duck down.
Duck down, okay. All right, so you duck down and then you hear ding, ding, ding. Boom. And a grenade comes landing like a fucking 5 inches from you.
I'll kick it.
Okay, this is Dex and Athletics.
Yeah, I'm going for a gold kick.
Pretty sure we've been through this and also.
Dex.
I kick it because they won't explode if you kick them. They're gonna.
What?
Well,
No, grenades don't
the
explode
kick
if
itself won't cause it to explode.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
The timer's still going.
Yeah. I'm hoping she didn't time it so well. If I get my leg blown off, well, that means I'm out of the game for a while. Or
You
my
could get a really cool prosthetic.
You are possibly the luckiest fucker in the world. She rolled 2 1s, and you got 3 successes. Therefore, you do kick the grenade. Are you kicking it
And
to
that's
the
with
left?
potence.
With potence. Okay, so you give it a good solid boot.
Yeah.
Okay, are you kicking it to your left or to your right
I'm kicking it away from us.
from the group? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know where everybody is. That's the problem. So choose left or right.
Left.
Okay. In which case, Alexi and Shipman, dex and dodge rolls, please.
One success.
Okay, 1 success. And 0 successes. Okay, versus Barry's 3 successes.
Oh, I
What
should
about
have
a
stayed
person
in the
in
truck.
torpor?
What's that?
What about a person in torpor? Can they make a dodge check?
They cannot make a dodge check.
Oh, ooh.
That's a bit, yeah.
That is
dull.
not nice.
Let's see what the range
He
is.
said with potence,
He
it would
said
have
with
gone flying
potence.
right past.
I'm gonna make Caitlin out of range. It's going to go past Caitlin because it's very unfair to kill off her character while she's just not here and in torpor.
Very good.
That being said, if she was here, she'd be so dead. But yeah, the grenade flies over and past her. You guys see it coming. Shipman, you don't get a chance to really react. 0 successes. It lands next to you. On its way in your direction, it explodes.
Isn't he in the truck?
No, he's standing next to the truck searching for keys. He finds a key. He looks up. He's like,
Yeah, I left the truck for once.
Right. Shipman, you've just taken 5 levels of aggravated damage.
Doesn't,
And Alexi, you've taken 4 levels of aggravated damage.
Can roll on 1.
Right. And Sage, you've just heard a fairly sizable explosion, despite the fact that you've just managed to incapacitate a lamb.
I assume it would be
You
about
big-
2 blood points though,
big
because it's the
hunter.
size of a dog, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
I look at Alan. I'm like, we should probably go back.
Nods and starts running.
Let's go.
You
I
guys start
succeeded
running.
to soak 1.
You succeeded to
let's-
soak 1. Okay. Shipman, you can make a soak roll, actually. See if you can soak. You got stamina.
Let's stay in the trees, okay?
Make a stamina roll.
Was it aggravated or non-aggravated?
It was aggravated. It's
Yeah.
fire. It's
So I just roll the number of points I have in there.
Yep.
Okay. Seven and a 9.
Right. Okay. You actually soak 2 points, so you only take 3 points of aggravated damage, Mr. Shipman.
Cool.
Not so bad. It's good to be a vampire. All right. But that is aggravated damage, and it's going to take some healing. Very good. So, Sage, you come running through the trees, and you see the side of the truck is now on fire. You can see a body lying near the wheel well of the truck that looks like suspiciously like Kit laying there. You can see Shipman putting himself out, quite burned up. Alexei in a similar state. And you see Bishop. Bishop, where are you? You're behind the truck right now. You just booted the grenade. What do you do next?
I'm going to get that bitch.
All right, so you're going to turn and jump, pop up, turn and fire.
Yep.
All right, so Bishop, you're going to make a Dex and Firearms. Dex and Firearms. There should be a song. I'm sure of it. It'll be a hit.
Okay. Is there fire still?
Is there fire still? Yes, there is.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, fire bad.
Bishop, your firearms check has 6 successes.
It's really good. Yeah.
Oh. She takes it, doesn't kill her.
Fuck. Oh, not another marble.
What were you firing with? Just double checking.
Handgun.
Handgun. Okay.
Big heavy handgun.
So you'll just take out like 3 shots with it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you hit her twice. One of the bullets misses her,
Okay.
but you send her flying back into the truck. The hostages are all screaming. Well, some of them are screaming. Some of them are just sitting there deathly silent, totally freaked out. At which point you may even notice that one of them looks quite dead. Possibly from truck injuries, truck-related injuries. Okay.
Yep.
So she's laying down now, and she's trying to get back up. You can make a Dex and Athletics check to see if you can beat her to her feet.
I will.
Okay. Sage, what are you doing?
Okay. Well, the fire is bad, so I'm going to go around the other side of the truck.
Okay. Round the front?
Yeah, around the front. And then up here. And then up here. I don't know if Alan's following me.
Alan is following you. He's right with you. Unless
Okay,
you tell him to do something else, he's going to just tag along with you.
I'm going to go like all the way up here. So I
Okay.
could, because I want to be able to see the person in the truck,
Right.
but without being spotted. So should I perhaps make a stealth?
Right. Bishop, you stand up. You see her raising the gun. She fires at you, but not fast enough, not before you fire. And you hit her again with a third bullet. This knocks her to the ground, and she doesn't get up. Sage, you've got an angle there. You can see Bishop standing right behind the back of the truck, and he's firing into the back of the truck.
Okay. I want to see who he's firing at.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any kind of dark vision or heightened senses?
No, I do not.
Okay. Then you can see a very dark back of a truck.
It's fine. I won't fire.
I mean, to be fair, you know what? You can make a perception alertness check. Difficulty is going to be 9,
Okay.
but that's because that's basically the muzzle flash of Bishop's gun.
Okay. Just one.
Okay, yeah, you can see hostages in there. You just very briefly flash the hostages
Right.
in the back of the truck, much the same as the other truck.
I'll just ready I'll ready myself in case I see someone
Okay.
evil.
And what are you readying with?
My rifle.
Your rifle. Okay, so you got your
Yeah.
rifle trained on the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, Shipman,
Yeah.
you're in pain.
Oops.
And you
You
can
probably
see
need a doctor.
you can see Alexis also looks in a similar state. So Alexis, you're also in the scene. You guys are in real time. Go.
Ow.
I'm gonna try and see if I can help Alexis first.
Okay, so you're going to make a medicine check. Wits and medicine.
And at the same time, I will spend 2 blood to heal 2 of the non-aggravated damage I have.
Okay. All right. So you're going to do that. Cool.
2 successes.
All right. Very good. You stabilize him. He's not bleeding or anything. His, medicine. We're making medicine checks mostly for flavor in the case of fixing vampires, to be fair, but it helps. We'll say it helps. It's certainly assists in the healing of the non-aggravated damage, and possibly will stop with further scarring in the future. So there you go. Okay, Alexis, what are you doing? So you've just spent blood to heal non-aggravated damage. Okay,
Yep.
So that's pretty much your turn, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so Sage is still waiting at the back. Bishop, you've seen the lady go down on the floor in the back of the truck.
Go over to her. Does she look dead?
Okay, so you climb up. She's not moving.
I get up
Yep.
and I walk over to her.
All right.
I'm ready for anything that she might do.
Okay.
And, at the moment I think of her as a group. So I walk up to her and I, is there any life in her?
She's a vampire, so you can't tell.
Okay, I'm going to shoot her again.
All right. And at which point she burns up. You're on mute again for the background.
And he says, well, now you got to where you want to go. Put on you. And walks away. Comes back out.
All right. So you jump out. So Bishop jumps back out the back of the truck. Sage, you are.
Bishop. I'm trying to get in touch with Bishop.
Right.
I don't know that he's fucked up this thing.
Right. So he doesn't have his headset on. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he's not responding. Bishop, what are you doing when you get out of the back of the truck?
Hey, Bishop.
I just jump out of the back calmly.
Right. And the other two, Alexei and Shipman, you guys are just around the corner from him. You might be able to see his legs under the truck if you look in that direction. Gunfire seems to have stopped.
Probably just going to sit down for a bit because I'm a bit burnt.
All right. Bishop, do you go around the truck or what? You can see.
Yes, I want to look for Parker.
All
Shipman,
right.
this is why I'm keep saying to people, don't play with grenades.
I tell my patients that every day.
I can hear that. Oh wait, is your thingies okay? Big explosion. Are your
Yeah, I
comms
turned
okay?
Titan sensors down. Oh, comms.
But
Yeah.
they give you such a bang out of life.
So Bishop, you see Bishop's mouth talking, but he's not coming across in the headsets.
And he is actually talking because he's forgotten that he
Right.
lost his...
Well, Bishop, you probably see the smashed headset on the ground. Earpiece.
I step on it again as I go past it.
All
Oh
right.
shit, that's right, I haven't got one. Okay.
Okay, and you come around the corner, I assume,
Yeah.
and you see Shipman and Alexei. They don't look very well.
Guys, can I
What?
help?
I really need something to drink.
It's not going to be me, brother.
I wouldn't want it to be.
Sage, you can move and talk if you want.
We have some people
Okay.
here that might help a bit.
We'll move up with us. Hi.
How many
Wrong
people
bit.
are
Are
there?
you guys okay? What happened? I thought you guys had this. You know?
A grenade happened as I climbing into the truck.
Oh, I see. Right.
Okay, so you guys are getting into the back of the truck now.
I am.
You are? Okay. There's 10 bodies or 10 people, shall we say, and 3 of them seem to be either unconscious or dead. You're not sure which.
Where's Parker?
Parker's in the armored car.
Parker's in the armored car.
Is the armored car still going? Is he all right?
He's fine. He was injured, but he's okay now.
Oh, I see. All right. Thank you very much. Very, very much. All right. I'll try not to make a habit of it. We should get you two back into the armored car. The armored car can't move at all, I would imagine. I'm asking you guys.
I look
No,
at
the
Alan.
tires
As
have
I go back.
completely deflated, I'm pretty sure by now.
I look
could
I
feel
look
it
to
when I was in
Alan,
there.
who knows cars.
Yeah, mate, looks fucked.
Okay.
Hard to say. You could try. It might go somewhere. Same with this truck. You might be able to move this truck too. I don't know, but it's they're both pretty fucked up.
I'd like to look at my cell phone clock.
Yep. It's
Let's get-
5:45 a.m.
We're running out of time, everyone. I look at Alan, slightly panicked.
Oh fuck. Okay. What do you want to do?
And how far is the town from here? I say to everybody.
The one behind us or the next town?
The one behind us, which is closer, the next one or the one behind us?
Let's get the map out. Alan starts taking out a map. Fuck.
Can
fuck,
I
fuck,
feed
fuck,
off a
fuck.
couple of these?
You can. You're just obfuscating and doing that?
Yep.
Okay, no worries. You can drink as much as you like, but you can make
As much as I have.
self-control checks.
How many?
Well, let's see. How many blood points are you going to take? How many do you need?
I need 10, but I was gonna go with 5 would be fine.
Okay,
Philippe
well,
is looking after
Parker.
at the back, yes.
Okay. Okay, after 3 blood points, you're going to make a self-control check. If you fail it, you kill this person.
Like the 3
I
there.
failed.
You failed. Okay, so Alexia, you've just killed someone.
Wow.
But you've got 5 blood points and they're dead.
And I can mark you off as your second kill.
I stopped there because I feel pretty bad about that.
You want to make a conscience check? I think the difficulty for you can be low because what's your humanity actually?
7.
7. So here's an idea. I've had a cunning plan. Here's my cunning plan. If you're making a conscience check, you take your humanity and whatever the difference is between 10 and your humanity, that's the difficulty rating for your conscience check. Does that make sense?
It's two
You feel less
successes.
bad, right?
Right. So the more humanity you have, the easier it is for you to succeed at feeling bad. Thus, you're more likely to feel bad, meaning that you will not lose humanity for not feeling bad, if that makes sense. So that's my system. All right.
I've got 2 successes of bad.
2 successes of bad. Okay, so you feel quite bad. Yeah, you're not happy about what you've just done. And some of the other hostages, well, to be fair, they've got
Masks on.
masks on. Yeah, so they don't see what's just happened. Thankfully for you, right? But Alexa, you're standing there with a mask in your hand. I'm thinking, right?
I leave. Well, actually, I start investigating, seeing what's actually going on with these guys.
Much the same as the last group.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're heading towards London, away from where we're going.
Seem to be. Yeah, that's where they seem to be heading away from London.
I get out of the truck.
Okay. All right. So Alexei gets out of the truck.
I think I'll have Sage run over back to the armored vehicle and start searching for body bags.
Okay. Sage is okay. You find some body bags. There's definitely body
How
bags.
many am I finding here?
Oh, there's 8 body bags,
8 body bags. Okay.
all in a box. Parker will tell you where they are.
Lots of people die around me. I don't know why.
Let's start pulling them out.
All right. Parker's like, yeah, they're in there under the seat in the back of the thing, and then but tells you where they are.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Because we need to get ready for this, Parker.
Yeah, what I'm worried about, he says, is what if they come back? What if there's another force comes sweeping back through here? What are we going to do?
Alan mentioned the potential of burying us.
Yeah, we could do that. We could bury you in the woods. Fuck. All right.
I mean, yeah.
That might work. You better get consensus from your friends then.
Okay. Philippe, burying?
What?
You comfortable with being buried?
There's 2 shovels in the back of the truck, in the back of this armored vehicle, says Parker.
I think I am comfortable with being buried. Yeah, what it is gonna. Yeah, I mean, my clothes are destroyed anyway. It really doesn't matter. But I will keep my gun with me, so if somebody undigs me, at least I might have a chance to shoot them first.
True. Well, I'm going to just grab a shovel and a couple of body bags, if I can carry them, and then run over to the others.
Okay.
Philippe will grab a shovel. He's not very good with a shovel, but he can try and help.
So Philippe and Sage come back over to Alexei and Shipman
Yes.
with shovels. And they say...
So Ellen, you mentioned burying us potentially. We might not have another choice unless you've found a place.
Right. That's a good idea. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, okay. So should we all go up there in the hill and get a bit away from the road? What do you think?
We should definitely get away from
and on the
road.
way, keep an eye out for a cave. That also might be helpful.
A cave?
But hang on, we're in a forest.
Although, like, England has caves.
Yeah, England has caves just all over the place. There's like a cave on every corner next to the McDonald's and the Nando's.
Do
It'll be
they
easy.
do they not have those old English burial pits sometimes?
Jesus Christ.
I'm just going to start walking over to them.
Where the fuck do you people think you are?
Okay, someone, Bishop, are you strong? Could you carry Kit? Because we'll need to take her too.
I'll carry Kit.
Okay.
And as he does, it's like, ow, ow, ow.
And Parker, Parker, you there?
Yeah. Yes.
Could you help maybe with getting the other body bags I can pick up?
Got them, carrying them, bringing them to you.
What
Thank
about
you.
the captives, says Bishop?
I got one other thought. Do we want to, Bishop, should we set the trap in the vehicle?
I think so.
There is
I
a
think
possibility that some non-combatant could set it off.
No, true. No, we better not.
All right. Okay, so you guys, with your bags and your shovels, go heading off into the forest.
How you feeling, Parker?
Better not ask, sir.
Do you need some more?
Of course, sir.
Okay, you're going to have to do it the way you don't like to do it, by the wrist.
Very well. Whatever works.
Off you go.
All right, so you're going to give Parker some blood in the forest.
Yeah.
All right, who's doing the digging?
I'm going to
Agent
try.
Philippe?
Take turns, I suppose.
I'm going
Alright.
to try, but I won't be very good at it. My strength is like 1.
Oh,
So I'm
Bishop,
like, "Ugh."
Bishop will
there's a
dig his
rock
own
here.
bloody hole.
All right, so everyone takes turns digging their own hole. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Fun.
so everyone can make a strength and athletics check, please. And the number of successes is the number of feet deep your hole is by the time that you need to actually inhabit it.
No, I can't.
Oh, Sage, you can't even break the ground. In fact, Sage, you know what?
Philippe-
Sage, you break the shovel.
Oh, no.
You hit a rock and it snaps. And
Sorry,
everybody hears the
guys.
stunk.
Bishop comes over and starts digging her hole.
All right, Bishop. Are you using celerity, Bishop, to do this?
No, it
wanna
only
spend-
gives me like a second, it's not going to
Yeah.
really, yeah.
Yeah, spend a bit of blood
But
on
he's
that.
been in the army, he knows how to dig a hole.
Okay, so this is
5 successes.
5 feet. Alexis digs a
Yeah.
5-foot hole. He chooses a nice spot.
Dig mine too.
He burned a bit of blood so he could survive the night day.
All right. Strength and athletics for Emmanuel Bishop.
Alan, can you help, please?
5 successes for Bishop.
I can help people if there is time to help people.
Is
Yeah.
that enough, Songbird?
Here you go. So
Yes.
5-foot deep hole.
Get in and I'll cover you up.
Okay, you know what? I'll take Kit as well.
Okay.
Right, so you take Kit's body in there as well. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Very good.
All right,
And you can see the sky beginning to lighten. Shipman, what was your role for your strength and athletics?
I'm
Right.
gonna ruin my bangs.
That now.
1 success. Okay, you managed to get a 1-foot deep hole so far, Shipman. Are you satisfied?
I go
Oh,
give him a hand,
actually,
otherwwise he's struggling.
Actually, I wouldn't have gotten anything because I've got -2 dice.
Oh, okay. So
Oh.
you can't even break the ground. Okay, so you're having real trouble just trying to do anything. You're struggling with this, and it's pretty clear that Shipman is struggling. So, Alexia, you're going to try and help him, are you?
Oh well.
Okay, so you can make a check for him.
Well, I've done Songbird's one and buried her over.
Right, I better make a roll for Philippe, huh?
I would have
Yeah.
said
3
I would have said good
successes.
night to I would have said
Right.
good night to everyone, especially
Okay.
to Alan.
You gain a third.
So you can see your head popping out there, and
Good night.
okay,
So, Shipman, your hole is now 4 feet deep, which you think is probably good enough.
yeah.
Philippe,
There you go, chap.
strength and athletics.
Bishop will make sure everybody's dug down before he gets in.
Hey, Alan, can you bury me, please, buddy?
Philippe, you manage to get 2 feet down when you realize that there's water leaking into your hole.
Very funny. Ha ha ha. I cannot do this. My hole, I have water. I've hit a pipe somewhere.
You don't think it's a pipe. It's literally just underground water coming in through from under the ground. It's like a marshland.
Okay, well, Bishop will, with Parker and everybody else that can, that is digging my hole.
Okay, so you guys managed to dig Philippe a hole.
Okay.
And you all manage to get into your holes just as the sky lightens up and the sun begins to crest.
Look at us, Earth melding.
Yeah, the hard way. You're like
Yep.
honorary gangrel.
Yay.
Right.
I'm an actual gangrel, actually. Thank you. Actually.
That's true. You're an that can't, but without earth melt. You're like the lamest gangrel ever.
I suck at this.
You suck at-
Yeah.
You suck at
Bishop would say
gangrel.
that is debatable, Songbird. That is debatable.
I hear you. You're not close enough to me in the Earth.
Right. No headsets. Okay, so you guys are in the ground in your body bags, and there you go. Night has passed, day has fallen. Time passes, you sleep. And let me check my charts over here. Bishop, Charlie, Garth, Oh, actually, you know what? Philippe, you wake up first. Philippe, you wake up and you're inside a body bag. And at first, you probably don't even remember where you are, possibly not even who you are, but definitely not where you are. And after a minute or so of sitting there, realizing you can't move your limbs, you come to the conclusion, that's right, I'm in a body bag under the ground and there's water in my hole. And it's cold and the water has seeped through your bag. Your clothes are wet.
Hello?
Silence.
Hello?
You got a headset on?
I have, yes.
Okay. You hear the headset switch come on. Is that you, Philippe?
Yes, who is this?
This is Alan.
Hello, Alan.
Got Parker here as well. Do you want us to dig you up?
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. If
Right.
you would, I much appreciate it. I had this wonderful dream. I dreamed I was in a hotel.
Vampires don't dream.
True
Philippe
that.
does.
Philippe has flights of fancy that he confuses with dreams.
Pretty much.
Anyway, as you're going on about hotel, you suddenly hear, yeah, that's nice. Chunk, chunk, chunk.
Could
into
we
the
watch
ground
out
above.
for me, please? You make sure you don't hit me with that thing.
You're 6 feet under, right? Is that right? 6 feet.
Well, you all did my hole, so yeah, and I am 6 feet.
Then you hit back and say, I think it was 4 feet, mate. I would go much further than that. You're going to chop his head off. Chunk, chunk. You feel this earth move very fast and quickly just next to your ear as something pushes into the ground rapidly next to your head.
Excuse me, that is my head. That is my...
Oh, fuck. Okay, stop. All right. And then you feel your body bag getting ripped out of the ground. And then zzz, as the zip opens up and you see Alan and Parker standing over you. There you go.
Evening, gentlemen.
Right. About this point, Charlie and Garth and Bishop all wake up. Similar experiences ensue.
There is a problem.
Hmm?
Bishop hasn't got a headset.
Oh, I think you would have replaced it. Parker would have replaced it before you went to sleep.
I think Parker would know when Bishop gets up.
Parker does know when Bishop gets up. That's very true. That's very true.
When my thingy is opened, I'm going to give Alan a big hug, and I'm going to give Parker a hug too.
All right. Very good. So
Yeah.
similarly with Alexis and Shipman, you wake up to the sounds of digging around you. Miraculously, no one gets decapitated. Your body bags get ripped from the earth, the zips open, and by the time you guys are awake, you can see Philippe and Sage, Bishop, laying there.
Philippe's looking at
Kitty is still unconscious.
his broodmate. I am fully up, correct?
Yep. So I'm thinking Kitty's in her own bag, but in the same hole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she's still in a bag right now, and you've checked her, but she's still unconscious.
You guys all right? I'm incredibly hungry. Still.
So am I.
I found a 3-eyed lamb out in the farm. It was weird.
What?
Anyway.
You found a 3-eyed what, says Bishop?
3-eyed lamb. Maybe I was just seeing things. It was dark, but anyway, did you guys
No, fucking it had 3 eyes, mate. I found it later. It's over here. I brought it back.
Can I have a look at that?
Yeah, me too.
Shit.
Alan, buddy, why did you bring back a 3-eyed lamb?
Well, it's fucking weird, wasn't it? It's like fucking Revelations
pretty
or
weird.
something.
Wait, did you
Yeah,
say
but-
Revelations?
Can I
Alan, I
investigate
think I
this
like
lamb?
you.
Yeah, Revelations. So what?
Can I investigate the lamb?
Yes, he brings it out. It's actually in another body bag, actually. He's kept it in a body bag. There you go. Unzips it. Look at
Is
that.
this it?
3 fucking eyes on it. Look at that. What kind of mutant shit is this? Like Chernobyl or something?
3 successes.
That's a success for each eye.
Yeah.
It has
What
3
colour are
eyes.
said eyes?
Brown.
All right.
I-
I'm happy.
Incidentally, it's dead, just in case you were wondering.
I do like some form of
Hang
occult
on.
check.
You can make literally an occult check. You
Do you
can
mind
make
if
an
I make one?
intelligence. Yep, intelligence and occult.
Because a part of me thinks
Sage,
this
your
is it.
difficulty is going to be 7.
Okay.
And Shipman, your difficulty is 9.
Intelligence occult.
For reasons.
I feel like this is
Belief
a
hasn't
sign
got
of
a
Gehenna.
quality.
But 5.
It is indeed a sign of Gehenna.
Yes. Yes.
You have encountered
Your
this.
faces.
Uther you were in Uther's room at one point where you saw a list of omens
Mm-mm.
that he has on the wall.
It was the thing that made me think about it is when
3
Alan said
successes.
revelations.
3 successes. 3 successes.
And that was with a -2 as well.
It's
What
really
the
good.
fuck? Shipman 9.
Yeah, I might be good at occult.
Wow. Okay. You've heard this as well, and it's been in regards to Armageddon, but you know the word for Armageddon for vampires is Gehenna.
I pay attention to what they say about this.
You don't
I'm
know,
not saying it
Okay.
out loud.
I ain't saying anything.
right? You don't know much about it except to say that it could be an omen. It could be seen as an omen, certainly.
I'll look over it like, oh wow, and it was all thanks to Alan.
He stands there
Think of
like,
that.
yeah.
Thanks, Alan.
Thanks,
Well,
Alan.
Should we cook it so you can eat it?
What was all thanks to Ellen?
Do you want to eat something
It's
got
old.
a mutant like that?
Says
No,
Bishop.
you, man.
I'm not fucking eating it.
That'd be
Did
pretty
you
cool.
perhaps bring any? Did you find any farm animals?
There's
Do
no
you find
farms like right here. I didn't dare leave your holes and go very far away. We stayed pretty close. What did happen was a bunch of like cops came through here and they tagged the vehicles, took a bunch of photos, and we heard them talking about how another team was going to come back and tow all this shit away, but they blocked the road off. So actual cops have been here.
Right.
Has
we
the
just-
other team been here yet? The one they were talking about.
The other
Is-
team,
Bishop. Yeah. They said another team was coming. The cops said another team was coming.
yeah. No, they haven't come here yet. No.
Okay. All right.
What are we going to do, everyone?
I'll be right back.
Well, we got one man
I
seriously.
want to autopsy this lamb.
Here and now?
This might actually be a medical teaching moment.
Yeah, I'm a
I could
vet.
always do with more medicine.
You
Here you
want
go,
to do
guys.
it
Here's how you
here
chop
and
up a
now.
lamb.
Actually, I have like a pretty good survival.
Well, you can
Stat.
do it then.
I've got a very, very good survival stat actually, so I could be the one to prepare
Yeah,
it.
and slice
are
it
we
open.
sure it's not diseased if it's been
I'm not
touched
going
by
to.
the Sabbat?
Diseased.
Yeah. I don't
mean,
know
we'll never
much
know.
about the Sabbat. Have they?
Would you have thought it was Gehenna, Luke?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was. What about you
Yeah,
guys?
It's a bit weird.
Yeah, I knew what it was, but my character doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we be touching it at all? Shouldn't we let your sire Uther have a look at it before anybody else?
I don't think you would want to. We've got shit to worry about. Let's not bog ourselves down with dead lambs.
Spoken like a leader, Songbird.
Please don't please don't put me in the leadership position. It is I don't feel comfortable in it.
I think we should take the lamb's head.
What the fuck? Eh?
It's a three-eyed lamb.
You could take the lamb's head. Surely you've got some like a plastic bag or something. You can put it in your doctor's bag.
Yep.
Okay, that's what's happening. We're
Right.
decapitating this.
Yeah, I'm cutting the lamb's head off.
You're cutting it off.
Welcome
Yeah.
back, by the way.
Okay, thank you. And you're cutting the head of the lamb off with what?
With my scalpel.
Okay. That sounds slow, but it's very surgical.
Surely we have knives.
You know what? Make a medicine check. Dex and medicine this time. This is to see how clean it is.
It ain't gonna be clean.
You're a doctor, though.
I've got -2 dice.
Bishop will take out his Bowie knife and do it if he's having trouble. Because the
I'm not
Bowie
good.
knife was originally made for cutting
Doing
animals.
jobs like that. What was the actual roll there, Shipman?
Doing it now.
One
Success.
success.
Oh, so 2 because it's 6 dice.
Okay. It's pretty rough, but it works. Yep.
I'm glad because I
Is there anything I notice about its anatomy as I'm doing this?
It has 2 hearts.
Okay.
Bishop's sitting there looking very perplexed.
I think also it's riddled with cancer.
This is a pretty sick lamb here. I'm gonna put the head away. I'm gonna.
What do you store it in?
I think I would have, I'd say, plastic wrap and like bandages and stuff.
Very good. You store the dead lamb's head. What do you do with the corpse?
Can either you, Parker, or Alan, can you burn this thing?
Or
Just put it
bury
in one of the holes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
burn it.
Let's, in case it infects the earth or something, says Bishop.
We'll see. Just burn it.
So you want me to put it in a hole, pour some fucking oil on it or something and burn it? How does that
Yep.
sound?
Do we have that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mate, do we have that? Look at his face.
Yeah, we just been shooting rocket launchers in it.
You could just drop a grenade.
Not dropping it. Yeah, because what we need is more tension. That's what we need is more tension.
It's got
Listen,
oil. Just
listen.
drop a grenade on it.
This incendiary grenade will do that.
You're going to waste an
What do you-
incendiary grenade on a freaking lamb's corpse.
Get some gasoline. We've probably got
We've got
spare
gasoline.
gas.
We can
I
do that.
keep thinking it might be infected with those.
Actually, while this
buggers.
goes on, I do some healing.
I get the rocket launcher out.
All right. You get the really? You're gonna yeah.
No, I can't shoot that then.
No.
Probably
don't
kill
have
all of
them.
us.
Bishop
I dare you,
wouldn't let him
motherfucker.
touch
I
the
double dare
rocket
you.
launcher.
All right. That's fair.
Well, while that's happening, I'm going to take. Actually, I need Alan. So, do you mind if you get Parker to help you with the burning or whatever? Do you
Yeah.
mind?
All
Okay.
right.
Thank you.
Right, Parker. Let's you
Okay.
burn it, Parker. You burn it.
Very well. Parker's pouring
You
gasoline
know how I
from
feel
a,
about fire.
he's got a red funnel thingy. You know what I'm talking about. You carry gasoline around in with a thing on it and a thing, and does the thing and pulls the gasoline and he says, "Stand back, everyone."
I stand back.
Right.
Well, I'm taking Alan away.
Right.
And
Where are you
having-
going with Alan?
I'm going to teach him a few more things about vampirism. So, like our weaknesses and physiology. I think
Okay.
what makes us up, from what I know, anyway.
All right.
So, yeah.
So go on then.
Okay, well, there's 4 weaknesses that I can remember right now. So one of them being fire. Don't want to be
Right.
close to that. We are
Gotcha, right.
incredibly flammable.
And sunlight too. You don't like sunlight, right?
Yes, sunlight is a
And
big
garlic.
thing.
You fucking hate garlic, right? That's one of them.
some of us don't like that, but
Oh,
it's
really?
not
Only
something
some?
everyone.
What
Yeah.
about like you have to have like a invitation into a house or something, right?
Some vampires are traditional like that, but not me. Or
And to be fair, Sage does not know about these merits and flaws that
No.
some vampires have. So
Yeah.
from your point of view, it's bullshit. Like crossing running border, all
Yeah.
that stuff is just nonsense.
I just it yeah. That's why
Yeah.
I say it's people that are superstitious potentially.
Right. Okay. All right.
So the other two being
But the old stake through the heart, will that kill you?
There weren't. I'm pretty sure that will put us into a sleep.
Sleep.
Yes,
Okay. Can you heal from that?
we'd need it to be taken out.
Right.
It sort of just freezes us.
Okay.
But the other two is obviously okay. Not obviously. One is ourselves, like humanity, the things that make us human. We are prone to losing that, especially the older you get, especially the more violent you become. It's another weakness.
Right.
I write a lot of songs about it, to be honest. Yeah, to be honest.
Okay. So I should probably just listen to your songs then.
Well, you should anyway, right? No, I'm just kidding.
But I do. I've got them on a playlist on my fucking iPhone.
Your iPhone.
Yeah, I've got an iPhone. Is there something wrong with that? What, you don't like iPhones?
99.
That's true. It's 99.
Sweet.
Blackberry.
You got a good point there. You got a strong point there. It's definitely not a wrong.
It's on a Discman.
Interesting.
All right,
I don't
yeah.
know. They
No,
might
you're
have
right.
been out.
That, Alan.
No, it's definitely not out. You're quite right. That was a big blunder on my part. I totally retract that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give you an XP for paying attention. It was a test.
Fuck yeah.
It was a test. Okay, so
Um,
he says he's got your playlist on a disc. He's got a Discman.
That's really kind of you. Okay, what was the other one? I think the other one is the beast inside us. So
There's a beast inside you.
it's it's not a real beast.
Oh, you
But-
mean like roar, like anger and shit?
I
right?
don't know if you saw Kit, but she, like, when we get incredibly hungry or if we get damaged to the point that we need to spend our blood to make us better,
Right.
the beast comes out, and it's something I never want to show you.
So
That's why I
what
needed to go
came out
feed-
of her, and now it's left, and now she's like just a body.
Oh, she's in torpor right now. She's having sleep. She's incredibly wounded.
Right.
We need to
So
feed
she-
her in order to make her better.
Fuck. Okay.
Or
By
time.
the way, Philippe's doing something.
Philippe's doing what? You've gone
Trying to
off.
figure out a way to feed her
Okay. With what?
with his blood.
Okay.
At least to keep her,
That's another night.
give her a
God
Okay.
damn it. I'm going to have to go over there and teach Philippe. What? Yeah, I'm going to teach Philippe about blood.
You're not there. You're
I
not
know.
there.
I
You
know.
don't know what Philippe's up to.
I can hear
Philippe is as
everything.
new as you are. He hasn't got a clue. He just wants to save his broodmate. That's all he cares about.
All right. So, Caitlin, when you eventually watch this, you'll have 2 blood points bound to Philippe. Yeah. Enjoy.
I am just trying
and-
to help, Caitlin. I
And
am
if you,
just trying
if you
to
want to
help.
avoid these situations, get better internet. Yeah. Sorry. No. Okay. So, Philippe, you're doing that. Very good. Meanwhile, Gareth. Alexi.
Garth.
Hello.
Garth, not Gareth. My apologies.
Rogue E.
You've been healing. You've
I
healed
have.
some. How much have you healed?
It was just 1 box of aggravated.
Right. So what are you at now?
I am at
And you
3
just-
dots of aggravated at -1 dice.
Okay. Okay. So you're still pretty fucked up, pretty scarred up.
I am.
Okay. And Shipman, you've got your bag with a a sheep's head in it, 3-eyed sheep. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna eat it when I get back. I felt
That
judged a
fucking
bit. So.
Gehenna.
You can't eat it. You're a vampire.
I'll try.
You can give it a
Try.
damn good shot.
Give it a good shot. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So you're in the woods. Who is where? Like, okay, so Charlie, you're standing out in the woods further away from these guys, right? Are you nearer to the road or further away from the road than they are?
I think I won't have changed in distance. I think I'll go. I'll
Further
sit with
along the
Ellen.
road.
I'll sit with Ellen under a tree.
Okay.
We're at the same distance from the
From the
road
road.
to the
Just further up the road or further down the road? Like
up.
up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how far up the road are we talking?
Not
100
too far.
feet, 20 feet, 100 feet?
For maybe I can measure in minutes, so maybe 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
There
Okay, so
we go.
2 minutes walking.
Mm-mm.
Leisurely walking.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So maybe 150 feet. Something
okay.
like that. Okay. I'm just making shit up really, but okay, so I'm putting that in my head. Meanwhile, then, Shipman, where are you? You and Shipman, did you go back to the truck at all or anything like that?
No, I probably would have just been sticking around Alexi.
Okay. Alexi, you've been healing.
Yep.
Whereabouts are you? Still at the campsite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Set the set of holes.
All right. So the body is still kind of burning away over there. The oil finally goes out. The petrol goes out. The light dims from that hole. You sort of avoid looking at the fire directly. You just see the yellow flashing light, flickering light coming from the hole till that finally goes out. Parker looks over at you. I think it's safe for you now. So that's assuming Parker can see you if you're not obfuscated.
No, I'll just be standing around.
I think it's safe for you, sir. You can approach the campsite now.
Yeah, I want to go see if it's actually turned to ash.
It seems to be, it looks like a pretty burned up, charred body. I mean, it's still got bones and things, and it's, whatever happens to dead bodies, it looks pretty normal from that respect.
Roasted.
Yeah, it's roasted. You can smell roast lamb. That everybody can probably smell that. Philippe, where are you? Are you in the campsite still? Of course you are, because you're with Caitlin.
Yeah, I'm with
Caitlin's
Caitlin.
Kit.
I'm wondering how to get her,
So
how
do
we're
you
gonna
put
get
some
her.
blood in her mouth or what? Do you try
Yeah,
that?
I tried that.
Okay.
Try
All
that.
right. It goes in, but she doesn't wake up.
Okay. Oh, I didn't
Seems to
expect it to. It's just start her off,
All right.
Get the battery working.
Very good. Okay.
Do you
I
have,
think.
do you have the blood to spare?
Philippe's pretty low on blood now,
Am I?
honestly. Yeah.
Have you ever known him to care about anybody but others?
Well, he can care about making a self-control check.
Oh God. Well, this would be a good learning experience for Alan because I was just covering that.
And me.
Yeah.
Self-control for Philippe. Philippe, your self-control is a massive, enormous 2 dice.
God.
Would you like to spend a willpower point?
Yes, please.
Okay. You're very lucky then, because you rolled 2 8s, and with a willpower point, that's 3 successes. Very good. So,
I don't wish to be a problem, but I need to feed on something or somebody, please, somewhere, somehow.
Oh.
who are you asking this to?
Kind of everybody within the vicinity.
All right. Okay, so Shipman and Alexis, you both hear this.
Can anybody see a sheep or a goat or a cow or a...
No, Alan's not there. Okay, Parker's there. Parker looks at you kind of sadly for a minute. He says, we shall make some sort of expedition, I expect. Shortly.
Okay. I'm not good at this. I apologize.
Are you able to hold it?
I'm
So?
holding it at the moment, but Parker, you are looking delicious.
He sort of shuffles back a step at that. Yes, understood, sir. I'll
Thank you.
Bishop.
Bishop, come. What's the problem?
I think your friend over there, Philippe, is starving. And probably there are some other members of this coterie that are in desperate need of blood.
Crap.
I have done some research. I think there are some farmhouses around here somewhere within the next couple of miles. If we go outwards from the road on foot.
Let's get moving then. Who's going to take Kitty?
Excellent question, sir. I suppose I could try and carry her. We could build a stretcher and drag her body, or we could bury her and come back to her.
I can carry her.
You can carry her?
Yeah,
All right.
I think I've got enough. All right. Upsy daisy.
Sage,
Mhm.
make a perception alertness check.
Okay. What else is 3 eyes? Sorry, perception alertness?
Yep.
All right. Just
He's
one.
trying to attack us.
Just one? So you're sitting there on the sort of knoll, this grassy knoll under the tree, talking to Alan, and Alan's listening intently, and you see something move.
Okay. Did you see that, Alan?
Looks around.
Do you have those binoculars still?
Here, passes them over to you.
Oh, thank you.
I don't see anything. What?
Should I make another check?
You can make another check, but this time you can add 2 dice.
Okay, cool. Awesome. 5.
5 successes. Okay, so you see this woman with no shoes on and like a dress. So definitely not for running around in the forest. Running along the road down the hill from you, about half a mile up.
Am I still able to
She's got
talk
like
to the coterie?
You got a headset on?
Yes.
Yep.
There's a person running down the road.
Bishop.
So Shipman and Alexei, obviously you hear this too.
Who's the track and field star?
That's not funny. Sorry.
Kind
That
of
was-
is funny.
It
Sorry,
is
man.
actually funny. Now you made me lose my concentration. All right. Bishop will put down Kitty
Yep.
and go looking for.
So you head over to where you think Sage is, right?
Where are you, Songbird?
We're not too far. 100 so meters.
Which way?
Beep.
Left, right?
Beep.
What?
North.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, over there. Over here.
Okay.
Do you
Right.
wave at him or something? Okay. Do you keep an eye on the figure, or do you sort of lower the goggles and?
I'll keep an eye on her.
Okay. So she's running, and she looks over her shoulder every couple of seconds.
I get my gun out,
All right.
and then I'm going to see what she's looking at over her shoulder at.
Okay. You don't see anything. There's nothing immediately behind her. You can make
Okay.
a perception alertness check.
Cool. I'll do that. 3.
3 successes. You don't see anything behind her.
She looks as if she's being chased, but there's nothing behind her.
Okay. I have a look through the binoculars.
So you get to Sage and you
Yep.
grab the binoculars.
Yep.
Sage,
Good on you. Oops. I'm sorry. Hang on. Grab it. Get
It's okay. I don't need to breathe.
so Bishop's making a perception alertness check.
Hmm.
You're getting an extra 2 dice because of the business of business. This is perception alertness. 2 dice modifier. Go. 2 successes. Yeah, you see somebody running through the trees, along the road. They're on the side of the road. Seems to be a woman in a dress. She's got long brown hair, green dress, flowers on it.
Is it even worth me
I'm going
trying
to-
to run after her normally?
I'm gonna go up to her.
Do I think?
What do you mean?
can have the binoculars, buddy.
Worth as in what?
I mean, will she be too far distant by the time I even get halfway to her?
No, she's coming in your general direction, although you're off to the side, so you could intercept her.
Okay, I will run.
Okay, and Sage, you're gonna follow?
Yep.
Okay, so you and Bishop are running.
got my
down the
gun.
hill.
Yep.
All right. Do you come out onto the road in front of her, or what are you gonna do? She's running. She's belting down the road.
I'm gonna go behind her. If you want to go, oh, Bishop can't hear you. Can't hear you.
In front of her, you go behind her.
Yeah, I'll go behind her. You go.
In front. I'll go in front. And I go, hey, can I help?
She stops and turns, and she looks kind of freaked out a bit. You notice at this point you can make another perception alertness check. Actually, this is a straight up perception alertness for both of you.
Okay. 2.
2, you say,
Yes, I
and
do.
4 for Bishop. She's clearly got a lot of blood on her and in her clothes and in her hair and on her face.
I want blood.
Mm.
What happened to you?
She looks at you.
Can I help?
Who are you? Who are you?
My name's Bishop.
Who are you?
Who am I? I just told you.
What are you doing here in the middle of the night? She looks at Sage. You're carrying a fucking great big gun, right?
Yep. But also my hands on my mouth.
She raises her hands. She goes,
We
just let me go. Just let me go. I just want to get out of here.
We're military. We've been sent here to check on the situation. He looks military, so
Does the injuries look like hers?
Can you make a perception and medicine check, please?
Okay.
Bishop, you're making a persuasion check. What is it going to be? Some sort of persuasion check. It's charisma. Charisma is, yep. And
I just got 1.
And a bit of awe.
a bit of awe. Presence. Okay, so use
I've
awe.
been practicing that.
Remind me what's the system for awe again? It's perception, not perception, charisma and
Isn't it E?
Charisma performance difficulty 7.
charisma and performance. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's
You might get me in this too, but that's okay. It's fine.
charisma. No successes on the awe. She looks at you. She says, "Military, you say?"
Yes.
And so, who are you again?
Did her injuries look like hers? I just got 1.
One success.
Are you injured
can't-
in any way, miss?
No, but there's people coming this way, and they look a lot like you, and they just killed a lot of people.
Just killed a lot of people. How many lots of people?
I don't fucking know. Look, can we get out of here? This is very dangerous to be here right now.
And they're coming this way now.
Yes, they're coming this way now. Why do you think I'm running?
All right.
Are you going to kill them? Are you going to shoot them? Do you know what's going on? What is going on?
It's a terroristic. It's a terrorist matter. I'm afraid I can't inform you of everything, madam.
A terrorist matter. You can't. Jesus Christ. Can you keep me safe? Have you got somewhere safe we can go?
Yes, yes.
Does she look like the pictures we saw of the Toreadors?
Of the Toreadors? You do not recognize her.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
Okay. So what do?
I start going back as quickly as I can.
So she follows you off the road.
Yep.
Okay. And she's tripping over twigs and things and ouch, ooh, ah, because she's got no shoes on.
And he feels extremely guilty, but when he gets it close enough to the campsite, he hits it with the butt of the gun.
Okay. So you make a dex and melee attack.
Yeah, I get it close enough so that I don't have to carry it all the way back.
I wonder what they're up to, Shipman. Whoa,
now you're going to
yeah.
Bishop, butt of the gun.
Knock her out.
Strength and melee.
Butts.
Melee. Why can I not see it? Here it is. Okay.
I'll be following behind, and then I see that. I'm like,
yep, you will see that.
Okay.
Obviously, 4 successes. Right. You turn around suddenly and you smack her with the butt of the gun right in the face. Blood comes out of her face, of course. She goes down to her knees, puts her hands over her face, and she cries out,
"Ow!
What
the
fuck was that for?"
You mind if I take some of her blood?
Miraculously, it doesn't knock her out.
Is everybody super on this?
And blood sprays out across.
beating her.
So yeah, you're making a self-control check, both of you.
Yeah. After that, if I don't fancy, do you mind if I grab some of her blood so I could use taste of blood?
Actually...
You're going to try.
Yeah.
So try and make your self-control check. So first of all, Philippe, sorry, not Philippe, Bishop.
Did we see this happen?
Philippe's going to see this happen.
So you do this. You do this in front of everybody, right, Barry?
Well, before actually,
Oh,
but a
thank
couple
God.
of feet before she realised that there's lots of people.
So you don't do it in front of everyone. You do it on the
no,
pathway
because I know what they'll do. They'll go mad.
before you get to the camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, you succeed. And
Stop it.
Bishop, your self-control is 5. Yep, you succeed as well. Okay, so neither of you frenzy. She goes to her knees. She says, "What the fuck was that? What are you doing? Why?" She spits out some teeth. Why the fuck would you do that?
Lie down flat. They've got to be sure. I've got to make you look like you're hurt.
What are you talking about?
Just follow what I say.
Come
with me.
She lies down flat. What do you want? Am I coming with you or am I lying flat?
Yeah, I'd like
Come
to.
with me, and when you get there, lie flat.
She stumbles back to her feet. You can both make perception checks.
Could I please make my taste of blood one first? Because I've
Yes,
set
you
it up.
can.
Sweet.
Sure, go for it.
Thank you. Well, that was only 1, but
What does that tell you?
that should probably tell me whether she's a ghoul. Wait, hold on.
Her status as a being?
Actually, I
What
think that's
manner
all
of
specs.
creature she is?
Let me check this out. It's right here. Okay, well, really, it's up to you. It says you may determine how much blood is left in a kindred or mortal, how recently a vampire is fed, and the approximate generation. But yeah,
Right.
it's up to you.
Okay, and it's 1 success.
Mm.
She's a vampire. That's the only thing you find.
Oh, okay. So you're a vampire.
She looks up at you. So you're a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she goes and just heals. And she puts those teeth back into her mouth and heals them back in again, right in front of you.
That was pretty cool.
Bishop, what are you doing? I can't hear you. Your sound is off. You're mute.
One's on her head at the moment, and I'm saying, who the hell are you?
Who the hell am I? Who the fuck are you? I'm Roseanne. Rosanna Loxley. Loxley's my last name, obviously. I study music at Cambridge.
You study music?
Toreador?
Yes, I'm a Toreador. Yes.
I think we're here to save you.
Oh, wow, you're doing a fucking great job of that so far.
Do you
Thanks for
want
the
me to-
butt of the gun in the face. You knocked my
if you
teeth
just
out.
like to keep going, I'll take you back to them if you like. Would you like that?
Just get us the fuck out of here.
Where's
Where-
us? Where's us? Where's the rest of them?
Yeah, where
There's
are the
another
others?
town up north, about, I don't know, 20 minutes drive probably.
Okay, there's some vampires up that hill there. Be careful of the good-looking one, because he's suffering.
The good looking one.
You'll know the one I mean when you get there.
I think he's being sarcastic.
She looks over at you. I don't know what the hell's up with you people. What
He's
is
a
your problem?
Toreador like you.
Okay, no more hitting her, all right, Bishop?
I didn't know she was a vampire.
Could have found out first, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go, hey, you're a vampire, then you're a Sabbat, and then I'm dead.
Okay, all right, fine.
All right. All right.
So you
Well,
get
for-
into the camp, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bishop and Sage stumble back into the camp with this strange woman.
Where did Ellen go?
Where is Alan? That's a great question.
Yeah. Did
What have you got
Alan's-
there, guys?
Alan, you find actually has been following you, and he's got his gun out, and he's sort of just got it generally trained on her, but not like he hasn't obviously, yeah.
Okay. Come on, Alan.
That
He's got
boy,
it
I've
pointed
got
at the
hope
ga-
for
he's
him, I'm
pointed at the
telling
floor.
you.
All right, you get back to the camp. Well, hi, I'm Rosanna Loxley. Everyone, sorry to be such an inconvenience. Your friend
Hi,
here
Rosanna.
Does Philippe recognize her?
Philippe
Welcome.
does not recognize her. Thanks. Your friend here just smashed my face in with the butt of that gun, but you know, I'm fine. That's all right. Yeah. Nice of you to come out here to rescue me.
He is an aggressive type.
They did, like, you aren't recognizable to us, but they did say that there would be more Toreadors out there. That
Yeah, there are. There's the Twickenham Art Festival is at the next place just up north.
I'm Sage.
Nice to meet you, Sage.
It's nice to meet you. I'm so sorry, Bishop. Pulled a brouhaha.
Right, it didn't.
I look at him.
So,
What can I say? That's just who I am.
don't suppose any of you have got any shoes I can borrow, or any clothes for that matter.
Oh, I didn't think we have any extra. Okay. Oh, we could. Kit. Let's use Kit's clothes. Okay, I take off Kit's boots and give them to her because we'll just be carrying Kit. A jacket maybe.
Okay, so how this is going to work is you're going to roll me a d10. Not Caitlin, Jesus, Sage,
Ooh.
Charlie, roll a
Yeah.
d10.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a d10.
Okay.
For every point that you get above 5, is an inch too big, and I'm going to roll a d10.
Okay.
And if I get the closer I am to your number, up or higher or lower, that's how many inches apart from the right size they are. Does it make sense?
Sure.
All right.
I rolled a 5. So
I rolled a 5. Well, I rolled a 6, so they're 1 inch too small.
Ooh. Well, it's like 1 inch. That is huge.
Or one size too small then.
Okay, one size. All right. Well, okay. Well, should we
I
ask
think they'll fit, but they're just very tight. Oh,
Mm.
all right. Better than nothing, I suppose. Thank
Okay,
you.
what about my own?
Yours?
Well, I personally always go for boots that are a bigger size. So perhaps Sage is the same thing.
All right. So you switch them around.
Yeah.
I think that works.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
Thank
my
you.
boots, I would have just gotten them from Bishop's place. We're in Bishop gear.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's okay. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves? Or
Hello, I'm Alexis.
Oh, hello. She sees you sort of step out and you're all scarred up and fucked up and burned and stuff and
Covered in
she's
dirt.
covered in dirt. She takes that in. Rosanna Loxley.
this is
Yep.
Alan.
So what's going on?
Nice to meet you. And nice to meet you, Mr. What was it?
Shipman.
Shipman. Mr. Shipman.
Mister.
You don't correct her with Dr. Shipman. No, you're fine. All right, very good. Okay.
And I am Philippe, and I am not feeling very well, and it's getting harder every time.
Okay. Well, you must have a plan, surely. You look like you're well organized. You've got guns and things. What are you doing here? Who sent you?
Bishop looks and says, the Camarilla.
Well, that's good, but like, okay, so what? The prince? Which prince?
The London Prince.
Oh, I see.
Martial law is about to be declared, if it hasn't already been declared. Just
I think
FYI.
I see. Martial law.
That's why we're here to go find you, or find the Toreadors, not necessarily you.
Right. Well, I'm not actually from London, so I came down on a bus from Cambridge to visit the thing. I heard there would be some Toreador there, but I'm not part of their group. But I did see some there, and we did have a chat. I'm trying to remember what their names were. Let me think now. We had there was a Lucian and a Kathleen. I remember those two, and there was another fellow there, Freddie, Frank Foster, something like that.
Does Philippe remember their names? Because he can say them.
Well, the first two at least are ones that we are looking for.
Okay, and there was at least one other one there too as well, who's I don't remember her name. I think she might have had some sort of foreign name.
Don't remember them. But yes, we're here to try and rescue all the Toreadors there.
Right. Look, I think they've got them staked, and I think they're planning to use them.
It's probably join or be dead, right?
Something like that. Yeah, I imagine that's something like the sort of offer that they put up for me, and I managed to escape.
Okay.
All right, is everybody ready?
We're going to have to go back there.
What? No. We have to get out of here. You've no idea how many there are. There's 4 of you, 5, 6 of you. What are you going to do?
Do our best.
Really?
Like you said, we have a plan or something.
And
Or something.
and
you've got this one here. She looks over at Philippe, and he's what? I'm assuming you're starving. Is that right? I'm pretty fucking hungry myself.
I am pretty much, as you say, starving.
I pretty much just used the last blood I can afford, thanks to you, Bishop. She points to you, Bishop. She doesn't say your name.
I'm thinking it in my head. I'm gonna shoot this woman soon. In my head, I'm thinking.
Philippe, I'm also pretty hungry. We can do this.
Paco says, "Well, I did see there was. I did some reconnaissance during the day, so there's a farm about probably 3 or 4 miles just over that direction.
Let's go. Let's stop talking about it and go. Pack up.
Let's walk. All right.
Parker, take point.
Yes, sir. All right. So you guys start moving across the landscape.
Bishop still has Kit.
Yeah, Bishop, are you still carrying Kit?
Yep.
All right. So Parker's going point. Okay. Get everyone to make a stealth check. I'm assuming you're not just playing marching band songs.
No, we're gonna stealth.
No, I'll be obfuscated.
Alexi.
Hello.
Join Parker, but go a little bit ahead, not much ahead, and he gives them an exact distance, reasonable distance.
Alrighty.
I am so noisy right now.
Whoop, I'm hearing whoop, whoop.
That's all the people rolling.
3 successes.
Oh, that's the whooping of the
It's the rolls.
roll 20s.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Doesn't make that whoop if you're on the right page.
Oh.
At least mine doesn't.
Now, everybody, look to your left, look to your right, keep your
Sage.
eyes open, and don't talk much.
Sage, what do you reckon happens? Like, what do you? How come your stealth is so bad?
Oh, I was probably just being a little bit too loud, chatting to either Alan. About vampire stuff.
Who else would it be?
Songbird,
Yes.
if you don't shut up in the next 10 seconds, someone will shoot you. Just watch your area.
Okay.
Left, right, and side.
All right, Dad.
Someone's
Later.
going to shoot you. It's probably going to be that guy. All right. So you
Stop that.
continue stealthing and you come out into this kind of marshland on the other side of the hill.
Forget to use your scope. You can use your scope at night.
Yes, and you navigate your way through the marshland until finally you see a house and a farm. And there are animals, farm animals. Number of cows and some sheep, a couple of horses. And the lights are on at the house and there's smoke coming out of the chimney.
Well,
You see a tractor and a large 4x4 and a small city car parked outside the farmhouse. Looks like that's it, sir. Got it in sights. We can see a farm. This is Parker.
Right. Now, we just want the animals, not the people.
I want to find something like separate, like a horse that's separate from the others.
Have they got a barn?
There is a barn.
Look in the barn. There must be something in the barn. The rest of us take up different points and watch out, and we'll take turns. If there's anything in there, we'll take turns.
As you get closer, you can see that there is the flashing and flickering lights of a television playing in the living room of the house. You can see it through the window.
Let's keep it quiet now. Has
See
anybody
figures
got
inside.
any kind of way with animals?
You could smell food, like a big family dinner cooked.
Okay. We are avoiding them like the plague.
So you're moving around the outside of the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use Theft of Vitae if I know I'm not going to be seen.
So just can I ask a question, says Rosanna?
What's that?
Absolute-
Why are we feeding on animals? There's people there.
Because we don't want to break the masquerade with the people, and we don't know that the people haven't already been taken over by the Sabbat.
Philippe and
suppose.
I are incredibly hungry. Well, at least it's just us. And I am afraid that I would frenzy.
I am also pretty fucking hungry, says Roseanne.
That's why I want to go for the thing in the barn, whatever
Have you
it is.
tasted animals?
Me? Of course.
So really, you want us to eat animals?
Yes. Today. Or tonight, rather. I would rather.
What do you guys want? Garth? Sorry, Lexi. My bad.
I don't mind. I'll drink an animal to survive.
Doctor? John?
Okay on blood right now, actually, so I'm not too bothered.
Okay.
You will be a blood point down from having woken up the following day. You always lose one overnight.
Mm.
Just FYI.
Using Theft of Vitae, would I taste the blood, or is it just? It says it just magically transfers into
That's
your
true.
system.
Yeah, I don't think you taste it. You can
So
avoid
that's why I'm
tasting.
like okay with the whole animal thing. Well,
Very cool.
actually, yeah.
Very clever. Smarty pants.
Well, I try and make eye contact with a cow off the distance somewhere.
Go seduce the cow.
Yeah,
Give it a
yeah,
wink.
use my level 1 animalism and get it to come over.
Bard seduces the cow. Okay, you can you
Philippe
get to
says,
watch.
Alright.
can you seduce one for me, please?
You can seduce your own cows.
I cannot seduce a cow.
Barry camera.
I
No,
cannot seduce a cow.
You
You'll
can
work it
seduce
out.
anything if you try hard enough.
Okay,
If only that
Philippe.
was true.
Philippe.
Yeah,
It's
it's very
Philippe.
It might
problematic.
not work.
What does Philippe have, power-wise?
Philippe, as far as powers are concerned, so disciplines, we're talking about disciplines.
Yeah.
Gratiano.
Does he have all?
He has all specs, he has
Oh.
presence, he does have all. And
There you go.
you got celerity, Philippe, you could chase it.
I'm gonna awe the cow, and then I'm gonna make sure that nobody's looking, because this would be embarrassing. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of celerity to introduce my teeth to it.
Right, and then you're going to get the blood back from the celerity that you just spent from the cow, plus the blood that you need.
This is Philippe. You know how he goes. Sometimes he doesn't think it through.
Okay, fair enough.
According to the book, you can take 5 points from a cow. So
Thank you, Sage. Excellent.
you're welcome.
So 5 blood points from a cow. Before it's dead, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a number of dead cows. The people are going to think that the aliens have been.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm using Theft of Vitae on a cow. I'll just get close to it and do it.
Meanwhile, Dr. Shipman's making crop circles.
Yeah, that's what Philippe. That's what Philippe was going to say.
Right.
I
Okay.
will make crop circles.
That's so good. Should can I roll for it?
Theft of
Or-
Vitae? Yeah. I mean, you could just keep doing it until you get the blood.
That's true.
I think
Can I
Um,
call 2 cows over
you can
and suck them both
Uh,
dry?
You're
I think I'll
using
just do
body.
Theft of
animal
Vitae.
thingo,
Yeah, using sweet whispers.
sweet whispers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. You
Cool.
pull the cows over. You feed off the cows. Everybody is fed. You pretty much have an unlimited blood supply right now. The
Awesome.
cows are some of the cows are mooing though, and at which point, so around about's the point where you guys are all kind of full. You can make perception checks.
Okay. Two.
Perception, alertness.
Oh no.
1 success.
On dice. Yeah.
Hey.
Did you heal your aggravated wound? One of your wounds?
Philippe, 2
John?
successes. Hold on a second, I'll just check.
I mean, you could then, drink a cow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey
it's
man,
one
Don't-
temporary willpower, 1 blood point.
if you want to remain at like -2 or some shit, that's all on you.
Okay, so what do we get so far? Shipman, what was your perception check?
0.
0. Okay, so you're obviously a little bit distracted drinking cow blood.
No,
And that will be an
I'm not
experience for
drinking cow
Mr.
blood.
Shipman, I expect.
he's seducing the cows.
Yeah, I'm
Dr.
not
Shipman
drinking
is-
them, just seducing them.
just seducing them. Okay. 2 cows, 1 vamp. Someone got that reference.
Oh yeah, I did heal 1 aggravated and still
Grew up
negative,
on the internet.
by the
Right.
way.
Bishop, that's 2 successes. Okay, so some of you, more or less, hear the sound of a door slam around the other side of the house.
You should go.
Let's get out of here.
I obfuscate and start getting out of here.
All right. As you're basically leaving and sneaking out of here, you see a farmer walking around the outside of the house over towards the cow paddock. Starts calling out because some of the cows are dead. And then the wife comes out and they come and examine the cows with torches. And this is about the point when you guys are basically fucking off.
Yep. Come on,
Right.
Alan. Don't worry. It's just cows. It's fine.
Alan will have basically stayed to the far side of the field throughout this whole thing, probably with Parker. Parker's got a sniper rifle out and he's ready to take out anything that moves across the field if anything looks dodgy.
The stakes are even higher.
Right. The stakes are always high. Okay. All right. So now you're fed. And where do you go?
Yay.
We make our way
Oh,
to
that
that
was
town.
disgusting, says Rosanna.
We could potentially take their cars. If we could persuade them good enough.
I imagine the police will be pretty hyped up, as it were, let alone stealing a car.
But otherwise, we're walking this.
Yeah,
And
probably easier than being chased by police, though.
Why don't you are you people like actual enforcers or something?
We've been sent by an enforcer.
Do you have
Well,
an
kind of,
idea?
not really.
You're not a Justica or something, are you?
No.
None of you
have
are
an-
Archons.
No, we
No.
are a coterie.
No.
Just a small coterie that they've sent to do this.
I guess you must have some experience with this sort of thing then.
Yes.
You can say that.
Little bit.
A
They've
little bit of
experience with this Sabbat.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Excellent. So you don't need any backup or anything.
Well, I'm planning to get in touch with them.
Right. I tried to
Once
make some
my cell
phone
phone's
calls.
in the right place.
Yeah, that seems to be the problem. Is there's no everything's down at the moment.
Yeah. Well, we're out in the country, so
Yeah, and well, also there's vampires in the town. They took down the cell phone tower. They smashed it.
oh, that would explain that then. Great. Wonderful.
They might have a landline.
I
in
think
there.
there's like 15 to 20 vampires in Twickenham right now.
15 to 20.
Probably, yeah. I think so. And they're
We will
making
need a bus.
they're making more.
Bishop, Bishop, are you okay? Bishop, hey, you're right. You're okay. Good.
You think we can knock off 15 to 20?
Knock off. You don't mean? Do you mean the Sabbat or the Toreadors?
That's the other problem. How
no,
are we
no,
going to
the-
tell
the-
the
those-
Sabbat ones from the proper ones?
Well,
Are
I
you-
know that there's like four or five of them are like your friends, your Toreador friends. Who I assume they're the ones who come to rescue. But
Yeah.
the rest of them are I'm assuming this. What did you call them?
Sabbat.
Sabbat. They're not anarchs then.
No. I would not imagine.
What does this mean then? What are these?
Trouble
what are these
is, we
Sabbat?
can't just go up and say, excuse me, are you Sabbat or are you Anarch? Now I can shoot you, bang.
Well, if I was you, I would probably just shoot them all and let God sort them out.
Trouble is, if we displease the wrong gods, they can shoot us.
I don't profess to know what you mean.
Okay. All right. Let's get going and hope there is a landline somewhere so we can get in touch with somebody.
I point back at the farm.
You do have a point. And they are busy at the moment looking at their cows.
Suppose I could try sneaking.
Yes, Lexi, could you shoot back and kind of make a phone call?
I'll give it a go.
All right.
All right.
Also, to whom?
I talked to the headset. Do you want anybody to come with you? No, nobody but the doc's got obfuscate or anything like that.
No,
has it?
thank you.
Okay. Let us know if anything happens. We'll wait for you.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Cool. I burn 2 blood into Dex.
Okay. 2 blood into Dex, and you're sneaking into the house. Yeah.
Yep.
So you make a stealth check.
I sure do.
And then you can make a perception and security check.
0.
Oh dear. You perception and security, please.
Two.
Alexi, these farm dwelling motherfucking hicks have a freaking security system rigged with a security camera, and it's looking right at you, and you've just walked right into it, and now you're like, oh fuck. You've just realized you're standing in front of a security camera. The farmers are still out in the field looking at the cows, but the security camera has definitely clocked you. You can hope that it's not recording, and you can hope there's nobody watching it. You may even hope that it doesn't work, but there's a camera on top of the house facing you. What do you do?
I get out of there,
Out of there as in which direction?
just back into the forest.
Back to the
Oh.
forest? Okay.
Yep.
All right. You get back to the forest, yeah.
To tell them that a camera's got me and we should probably get out of here.
What?
Hey guys,
It's
Yeah.
a farmhouse.
yeah,
You-
that
you
stuff
don't wanna
that can
just
get
keep going?
stolen.
They got that
Um,
farmer money.
I'm not sure if I was seen or not, but I don't know.
Surely they wouldn't have seen you. It's probably there just to look back over. Like, they were both out there.
Yeah, and we just killed their cows, so they're definitely gonna look back over it.
Pretty sure if a farm has security cameras, they definitely work. So they can get their shotguns out quicker.
Okay. All right.
Shotguns?
I hate my life. Okay. Let's go then. We'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
Oh, Bishop is now just.
So wait a minute. You're just going to ignore this house? Like, come on. There's a couple of farmers. Surely we could take them out. I could take them out. What's wrong with you? Why don't we just go in and get? You want to make a phone call? What do you want to call in backup or something? Someone
I
to
agree.
extract us?
Let's go into the house.
All right, sure, I can go back into the house and make a phone call.
Okay, I'll just sit here and.
Tell your man with the sniper rifle, she says to you, Bishop, that if those farmers start heading back to the house, to shoot them,
Wait, no,
or at least shoot at them so they run away. We don't want them going back into the house, right? Let's just let your friend make his phone call.
how old are you? Like how long have you been alive? Unalive?
Is that any of your business?
I guess it's a curiosity of mine just to see how far a person's fallen from
Why don't you make a guess?
humanity.
A while.
Oh my God. Just be a little bit practical. I just want to survive. You don't have to be a freaking vampire to work out what's good for you.
So
Okay.
bossy. Jesus.
Okay.
I'm nodding.
So,
Young lady, I know how my team works.
good,
Don't
good.
start telling me how my team works, or I'll
Excellent.
put a bullet through your head for
Oh,
free. You
we'll see how
understand
that goes, won't we? You'll put a bullet through my
me?
head,
You want
will
to
you?
try me right now?
Fine.
Really?
Your face is all off the camera.
Because I'm looking at that. I'm looking at her.
Okay.
Well, look at the camera, because the camera is her. Like, we see you through the
Yeah.
Yeah,
camera.
yeah.
Fake.
Okay. You want to try me right now?
Do it like this.
Yeah.
Camera
We're gonna
tip.
do that.
You're on mute.
Roll self-control. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do you want to roll self-control, Barry? It's up to you. You can choose.
Let's go. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
You don't have to. It's merely a suggestion from Sage, but it's not a bad idea.
Okay.
Make a self-control check. Okay.
All right. We'll do that. He's trying. He's trying. But...
While that's still going on, I'm just obfuscating this back to the house.
Self-control. You're obfuscating back to the house. We'll have another stealth check from you, Alexi.
I believe in you, Alexi. You got this. Yeah.
10, 7, 7, 7. You
I
hold
realized
your
I'm covered in
self-control.
bandages anyway, so 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. And you know where the security camera is this time, so you just have to take a different approach.
Yep.
And you get to the back door. Make a perception alertness check.
If Eddie Sabbat come out of that house, I'm going to
0.
shoot her first.
Sorry, what was that? 0, did you say?
Yep.
Okay, good.
I'm hurt.
You're at the back door.
Try and open the back door.
It opens, swings
Cool.
open.
Get on through the house.
All right, as you're going through the house, you can make another perception alertness check.
One success.
You can hear television, and you thought for a moment you might have heard the voice of a child.
Avoid the child. Looking for a phone in the kitchen or something.
All right. Yep. You get to the kitchen. You see the kitchen. In the kitchen, you see the phone sitting on the bench, on the countertop, next to some plates, which look like there's food about to be served, but it's been abandoned, and the pot is boiling over. And so there's food just overcooking right now, boiling over the top of the pot. And you see the curtains are open, but the lights are on in the kitchen where you are. Well, you're not actually in the kitchen, you're looking into the kitchen.
I head into the kitchen, turn off all the oven.
Okay, turn off the oven. Yep.
And make a phone call.
All right. So
actually, is it a cordless phone?
It's not a cordless phone.
Yep. Sweet.
Looks quite old.
Calling. Who gave us the most? Baines?
Brutus?
Brutus. Calling Brutus.
All right.
Well, yeah.
All right. Okay, so while you're making this phone call, Bishop, Sage, Shipman, perception checks.
5.
Did you say 5?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay. 1 success from Shipman. Okay.
How
Shipman,
about I give you a couple more
obviously a little
successes? We can have 3 each.
I need to roll that again, by the way. Negative.
Okay. Bishop, perception, alertness. Here we go.
Oh, 1 successful.
5 successes from Bishop. And Philippe Gratiano, perception, alertness. 2 successes. Okay, so Bishop and Sage, you guys notice from the angle that you're on that the curtain to the kitchen is open and the TV is flickering in the background, and you see a darkened figure step up into the kitchen and pick up the telephone and start dialing through the window. At that point, you also notice that the farmer's wife turns and points to the window and says something to the farmer, and they both look at each other and
Lexi.
hunch down.
I'd be obfuscated.
You're obfuscated.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. All right then. Okay. Very good then. I take it all back. Take it all back. Okay. So who are you calling?
I'm calling Brutus.
Brutus. All that rolling and everything. God damn it. Okay. So Brutus, phone answers. Brutus here. Speak.
It's me, Alexis. We've got a bit of problem. The Sabbat are up in Twickenham, basically breeding vampires just to cause mischief.
Just to cause mischief.
Well, one would have think anyway.
Interesting. Interesting. And what kind of help are you looking for?
I don't know. At the moment, there's about 20 vampires there, plus more, whatever they create.
I see. Do you know the location of your Toreador marks?
We have no idea at the moment. We are about 20 minutes outside the city.
Very well. For now, I wish you to advance upon the township. Stay hidden. Find a place to hold up. Keep safe. Keep your eyes on the location. See what information you can gather. Do not get caught.
Roger.
If you have an opportunity to save vampires, take it. If you do not, so be it.
Understood.
There, Toreadors. Cannot save all of them.
No. All right. I'll be in contact.
Good.
Hang up.
All right.
Are there any is there like clothes on the who has
Clothesline?
clothes on the clothesline at this time of night? Probably me. But,
Yeah, probably me.
Yeah.
People do.
Just wondering
we
if
do.
they're closed there for
Well,
Roseanne.
as it happens, there are no clothes on the clothesline.
Hey, let's see if you could, if you find any clothes, could you just take them?
I have a look around for some car keys.
Or those
Yep.
will let you know when to
You
make a dash.
see a set of car keys on a hook by the door.
I go and take them.
All right. They look like modern car keys, the ones that go boop, boop.
All right, I go back out to the others.
All right. Very good. You get all the way back to them.
What's
Didn't find
the
any
story?
clothes.
No, sorry, there were no clothes.
That's fine.
I did get a set of keys though, but I don't know if we're all going to fit in the vehicle. It's for the town car.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like that little
They don't
town
have like
car.
they don't have like a ute or anything? Well, like
They
one of
do,
the
but-
flatback ones?
There's a 4x4, but he didn't get the 4x4. He got the
Oh,
keys for the other one.
Yeah, these are the keys that I found.
Okay. Hmm.
But
I
anyway,
can sit on Alan's lap.
Brutus said for us to
Yay.
go to the town and hold up and basically take down any info we can get. If we can save any vampires, that's good. But if not, we wouldn't worry about it. But for the moment, they just want information.
Okay.
You see
Right,
the
so-
farmer and his wife start returning back to the house. They have their heads held low. They look quite sad, depressed.
I don't know. I don't want to steal their car after killing their cows. Like, I don't know. They look kind of sad.
It's fine. What, we're gonna walk?
I'm gonna take down their address.
I'm gonna run.
Gonna sort that out later because I feel bad.
Can we do any of you have any fucking money? Why don't you buy their car off them or something?
Jesus, the Toreadors again. Sorry.
I don't have that kind
Those
of money.
assess- Yeah.
Or just commandeer it in the name of the I don't know, the prince or something. I don't know. Surely
Masquerade.
My character,
you told me you were cops when you found me. You were supposed to be
I give
military, right?
I give Parker the gun, tidy up myself a bit. This is Bishop.
Yep.
And walk back to the farmhouse.
Oh, so
Right.
you just start walking off? So Bishop
Yeah.
starts walking towards the farmhouse.
And I go, just
Anybody going to stop him?
Can't hear
I
you.
obfuscate again.
Back in a
just
second.
wait there, guys.
Sorry, bag.
I'll go with them.
Okay.
Sorry, to continue.
Okay,
Going with
so
them.
I walk back normally like anybody who's been on the road and who's bloody tired like he is.
Yeah.
Okay, go to the front door,
Mm-hmm. Get to the front door.
knock on the front door.
This lady answers the door. Hello, who's this? Who are you?
Um,
Can I
my
help?
car's fucked up down the road there. Could you help me, please? I'll stay out here. You can do the necessary.
Sorry, you want to call AA or something?
No, I was wondering if, I know this is going to sound stupid, but can I buy your car off you and then bring it back? Give you my address and everything?
You want to buy my? Hang on. a
Yeah,
minute.
it's
George,
important.
there's a man at the door. I think he wants to buy our car or something.
It's important. I've got to get to this event, some art event down the road. I've got to get there. I'm a public speaker. At this
George
event.
comes up to the door. He goes, "Excuse me, can I help you?"
Can I buy your car, sir?
No, you can't buy my car. I'm afraid that's not really on the question. Would you like a lift somewhere? What's wrong with your car, first of all? Why don't you call AA?
Well, let's put it this way. Somebody accosted my car.
Well, you've heard about what's going on, right?
What's going on?
Well, London has gone into martial law. There's some sort of terrorist attack, people running around, all sorts of stuff. Everyone's supposed to stay in their homes. I don't think you should go anywhere.
Well, I can't kind of stick around here.
Have you seen the news?
What news?
Well, there's these attacks going on. In fact, just the next town up from us at Twickenham, there's supposed to be some sort of business going on. We need to stay in our houses. Now, if you can show me some form of identification or something, I'll tell you what, you'd be welcome to stay with us for a few hours until this all blows over.
Oh, look, that's very nice of you, but really, I've got to get to this place. I mean,
yeah, I don't think you should
I've got
go
a
there.
daughter up there in that Twickenham place, you know?
You should call the police. Tell you what, you should call the
I've
police
done
and
that,
tell them.
and they said they're too busy.
So
I'm gonna look at him in the eyes because I've followed Bishop and say, please let us borrow your car, your truck, and try and dominate it.
All right. Make your dominate check, please. While I scoff food.
0. Yay.
Looks at you, looks back at you. Who is this?
Oh, actually, wait, is it 5 dice against one success? Or does that not count when you get -2 dice?
I think if you got -2 dice,
Probably doesn't count, right?
doesn't count, yeah. He says, who is this guy?
This is me, mate. He's come to help me find my
I'm going to pull
daughter.
out my identification that I'm a doctor at, London Hospital.
She's not well, you know. She's not well
Looks
at
over
all.
at his partner, and they look, come in, and they usher you inside.
Okay. Thank
All right,
you.
look, take a seat. Sit down. Do you want a cup of tea or something?
Oh, that'd be nice.
And doctor, would you like a cup of tea?
No, thank you. I've already had 3 cups of tea.
Oh, that's right. You had 3, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't need any more. I'll wet myself.
Listen,
Maybe I shouldn't, because we got to walk all the way back to get me daughter.
Yeah, right.
the lady says, look, just the news is still on. Let's have a look, see what's going on. Because you've been mentioned a couple of times, Twickenham has. It turns up the volume. And so there's a map of London, the London area right now. And there's a couple of big red blobs on that map telling us where the martial law has been declared, where the outbreaks are, the actual terrorist attacks, the bombings have occurred. There's a timeline. They're going through the timeline. This whole area is under martial law. It's been locked down. Nobody is to leave their houses. So you see, we can't really help you. We can't help you. You can stay here, but don't go out.
I can't leave my daughter out there.
The authorities will handle it, sir. They will. Trust in them.
How many people are here at the moment?
They're just you and Shipman and the mother and the farmer and his wife, who are also mom and dad, but you don't know that yet.
I'm going to say, look, I'm actually meant to be traveling to each part of London to try and help with the terrorist attacks and help, provide medical assistance, which is where I was heading, after the vehicle sort of broke down. And you can see my credentials. If you let us borrow your truck, I will compensate you once martial law is over.
You're going to make a persuasion check. So this will be manipulation and something, or charisma and something. You can choose how you want to work that. Subterfuge. Yeah. Charisma and subterfuge or manipulation, it's the same for you. So yeah.
I'm going to do my oar to add to it.
Oh, now we're talking. Hang on. Does Bishop have ore?
Pretty sure he does.
2 successes.
It's just never
Damn you, Bishop. Both your characters have ore.
his. It's never worked though.
Right.
Try anything
Sorry.
once.
Right, because it's expression, is it?
I don't think it's
Charisma and expression, or charisma and performance?
performance.
Right.
Difficulty is 7.
Right, so in either case, it's 2 dice. Oh, 1. So 1
Yay.
success. It works on one of them. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
2 successes as well.
Okay, so your persuasion's pretty good, and you're awing the man or the woman, Barry?
The woman, talking about my daughter. And
Look, go on, love, go on. Let the poor man have the car. Look, you don't have to pay for it. Just bring it back as fast as you can. Get your daughter and come back here. You're not going to be able to get down south back to London because the bridge is out.
oh, thank you
The
very
bridge
much.
is out.
Yes, that's been done and dusted.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Are you taking the piss, mate?
All right.
The fridge is out.
We take the car.
All right, like, okay, we'll let you take the car. He's like, are you sure about this, love? I'm not sure these people are reputable. I don't.
Give us your address so we know where to bring it back to.
Yeah, well, okay. So the guy gives you a card, actually. That's my side business. I also do some accounting for some of the farmers around here.
No, good. Get in the car quick.
All right, so they give you the keys.
They don't give him the keys because Alexi has them.
Oh, they give you the keys to the other car. Actually, the woman's going, "Where's my car keys? Where is my car keys?" So, here they can take the Rover, take the Land Rover. But,
Okay.
want to bring it. Get your daughter and come back. But
Okay.
Look, be really careful. There's martial law and there's a terrorist attack right there.
I will do my best. I will be back in a jiffy.
She says, "Do you think you should go with them, love? Just to make sure they don't do
No.
anything."
You stay with your family. You be safe with your family. Come on, let's go, quick.
All right, and so they give you the keys to the Land Rover.
Boom, 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 out of there.
We should
And
just
I
leave
know
the
how to
keys.
ride
So
it
you
now.
guys go
Leave
and
the
get
keys,
in the car.
Alexi. Put them in the
And-
mailbox or something.
Do you get everybody else in the car? I assume.
I put the keys in the mailbox and get in the car.
Excuse me, I'm having my dinner.
Isn't enough room for everyone?
It's
It
a
should be.
Land Rover. It'll have enough room.
Okay.
A little bit cramped, but yeah, it will fit about 8 people in it.
You sit on his lap and
You can
we'll
even
tie
fit.
her on the
I'm not
roof and-
Tanya.
Mm.
Just FYI. No, I don't mind.
All right.
Sit on,
All right. So you're in the car, and you leave the farm, and you just pull out onto the road. Start driving. Who's driving? Oh, of course, Phoenix,
Me.
not Phoenix. Bishop
Me.
is driving.
Bishop.
Okay. Very good. It's going to be about 20 minutes drive. So what do you say to each other for 20 minutes?
I say sometimes you don't have to kill people to get things. Sometimes you just need to be patient. To that Toreador girl.
She looks at you. Point taken. Is that why you smashed me in the face with the butt of your gun when you first met me?
No, I thought you might be Sabbat, so I wanted to get him first before he got me.
So why didn't you smash those people in the house in the face with the butt of your gun?
Because it was unnecessary effort.
It was unnecessary when you did it to me, wasn't it?
No, I'm starting to see the reason why I would have done it to you.
Hey Parker, should Bishop be driving under all the stress?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Thank
He'll be
you.
fine.
Okay.
He's quite a good driver. He takes stress quite well.
Does he?
Usually, he tells me he does.
He screamed that.
I've been told to tell people that he does.
Right. What's he like in road rage situations? High traffic. Just like smashes the other person's windscreen or something.
Right, Bishop, you're hearing all of this conversation while you're driving.
I'm just not paying any attention to anybody at the moment. I'm driving
All right.
because I don't want to lose this thing because I've got to send it back.
All right.
Simple.
Fair enough. Okay, so you're driving, and Philippe, what's going on? What's going on in the back of the truck here? You guys are just sort of hanging, sitting quietly.
Philippe is watching everything at the back in the sense of he's watching what's behind.
Okay. Very good.
He's very quiet because he can't get over that he's in this mess.
Right.
So,
Very good.
Alan, when we get back, I have a surprise for you.
What?
I mean, it's a surprise.
Why are you telling me that? You're just trying to fucking wind me up, are you?
Yeah. I think you'll like this surprise.
Okay. All right. So
Okay,
what is
you
it
know
about
what?
it that I'm gonna like?
You know, fine. I'll tell you.
Come on, just tell me.
Okay, when we get back, I'm going to let you contact your family.
Okay. All
and
right.
and your girlfriend.
Cool.
We're going
Right.
to arrange that so you can. Yeah, I don't know. I thought you'd be a bit more happier to speak to them.
Yeah, I will be when we're not like being shot at and stuff. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sage.
It might give you something to work towards. We need to make it through this so that
Okay.
you can do
No,
this.
I get it. All right. That's fun.
Morale boost.
Morale
Punch me in the
boost.
arm.
Yay.
Oh, that sucks. That's what it hurts
Yay. Yeah.
every single time.
All right. So as you're heading up ahead, you see this town ahead of you, and you see a number of vehicles parked up in the main street of this small town. Time is about 10 o'clock now. You can see the lights of the town from a distance. Are you driving with the lights on in the car or what?
No, I'm using heightened. Oh, I haven't got heightened senses. have I?
No.
Wrong person. Yeah, I have to because I haven't got anything to.
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay. So what do you, Parker says to you?
I
you probably
slow
should turn
down and park the vehicle somewhere else
Right.
before we get there.
So up ahead of you, you can see there's a lot of very old looking buildings. It's an old town. And it's largely made of stone, actually. A lot of the houses here are made of stone. And you can see there's between the stone houses, there's this kind of Tudor style house, white with the brown stripes on it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of cars parked up there, high, tall roofs, signs down the side of the street. You can see there's a pub, there's a church, a few shops. There's that sort of thing. There's a rec center. From where you are, you can see figures milling about, but it's a little bit too distant to make out too many details.
Binoculars.
Binoculars. Okay, so with the
While
binoculars,
you're driving?
well, you've stopped the car.
No,
You
I
stopped the car.
pulled it over and hit
Okay,
it.
cool. Right, very good.
I'm not that good, you know.
I believe in you.
Somebody does.
I think
Sounds
Sage
hard.
could do it.
Yeah. Sage could do it. All right. So yeah, what are you doing? You're binocularing it.
Yep.
There's a lot of trees. It's a very nice place. There's a big up from the side of the town. Further up, you can see there's big old manor house.
Uh-huh.
There's a couple of farms a little bit more distant in all directions.
Mm-hmm.
Then you see trucks parked in the middle of the town, 4 of them.
Oh, that can't be good.
Not unlike the trucks you had come across earlier. And you see through the binoculars individuals standing around with ski masks, balaclava type stuff, and what look like large weapons.
We got balaclavas, we got large trucks, we got lots of people with large weapons. They're going to do it again.
pat Bishop on the back.
Oh, God. All right. Alexi,
What's up?
can you get a little closer and give us a readout on what
Alrighty.
you think?
Be careful.
Doc, just be ready for medical stuff. Sage, look through your scope and see what you can see on your angle. Philippe, what? Just sit there and keep watch behind us, will you? I will do that. Okay. All right.
Kids, just take a sleep. Take a rest.
I pull out my night vision, Vinox, and stealth up.
So stealth.
Actual, so burning blood into dexterity.
Burning blood into dexterity. Excellent. Okay.
What about Parker?
Okay, take a high position somewhere. Pick
I'm
one.
looking for
Three
a high
successes.
position. 3 successes. Okay, so you're stealthing up the side of the road, moving.
Do you mind
from-
if I go with you, Parker? We were planning this before anyway. Also, please stop getting shot. Please.
I'm trying to. The last time wasn't a shot anyway. It was a fucking grenade launcher.
Okay, yes, that's fair. I probably should have shot that guy, but I didn't know.
Yeah, well,
What's his-
next time.
What's his name?
You see
there?
someone with a
Soccer
rocket
player?
launcher or Alan.
Alan, you stay with your
Yeah, I've got that. Sure,
Yeah.
no worries.
cool.
No worries.
Keep them safe. Watch their back, will you?
I'll do my best, sir.
Thank
He's
you.
very bossy.
You don't
isn't
have
he?
to. You don't have to say sir.
I'm just copying Parker, right?
But you're not Parker. Parker's Parker.
You can call me Bishop.
Right. Okay, Bishop. Then you can call me Alan.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, Alan. I mean, lots of things are happening tonight. I'm not being rude.
Right. So we'll stay here, and I'll keep an eye on you, Sage. Is that right? I'm keeping an eye on you, Sage. Yeah.
Keep an eye on her back, not her.
Right. Okay.
I'm sure he'd like that. Anyway.
So smart. She's so smart.
Let's go. Let's go.
Right.
Shoot some Sabbat.
See the town of Bereford up ahead as you approach.
Don't forget, this is all reconnaissance, people.
Oh.
Reconnaissance.
I reconnaissance them
Okay.
with my bullets.
Do you say that?
No.
Yeah, because I
I'm
was going to
stealthing.
say it as much as I would like to. Try and see if any of you with auspex or anything like that, see if you can see which of the vampires, which are our vampires. Oh, fuck. Philippe. What? You've got that thing, don't you? What is the thing you are talking about? You're a Toreador, aren't you? Don't you fellas have it or something?
It's
have got it.
clanist.
I have got it. Whatever you're asking.
And the
What do you
Oscar
want me
goes
to
to.
It's
Bringing
this
more
is-
characters in. This is more-
Might as well DM the show.
Do not do this to me. Okay, all right. You want me to look for auras? Okay. Go with Sage and Parker and look high and see what you can see. Don't fall off wherever they go, for God's sake. Okay.
All right.
I kind of maybe you should take him.
Take who?
We're a concentrated amount of people.
I want to get Philippe up high so he can use his aura ability to see what's a vampire, what's not a vampire, and what's...
Well, the first trouble that you're having is trying to figure out where is a position that is up high,
Yeah,
because the town is kind of above you. And you're
Well,
looking
I can't
into
figure
it.
that out. They can figure that out.
Yep.
They got brains.
Well, I'm telling you, this is the situation.
That's what I'm trying to do, but it's not quite.
we need
Yeah.
to get on the roof
Yeah.
of buildings.
So Sage is saying this to Philippe.
Saying this to whoever cares.
You want
No
me,
one
I
cares.
care.
That's
You want-
fine.
you
Oh,
want me to
do.
climb? You want me to climb?
I'm just
buildings?
not here.
We-
I am not military. Yeah. I could not climb a building to.
You've got to
save-
stop putting yourself down. Just give it a shot.
I will give it a shot.
Exactly. Let's
All
go.
We will give it a shot.
Yes. Yes. And then I will actually give it a shot.
All right.
That's my gun.
So you stealth. Everyone's making stealth checks to get to the town.
Yes.
All right.
Eh. Or beat that, shipman. Beat that.
Hey, I'm in the
Unsuccess.
rover.
So Shipman's staying in the rover. Okay.
I'm obfuscated in the rover.
God damn.
Someone's got to look after Kitty. So yes.
We gotta get this rover back too.
Philippe, your stealth check's not amazing. One success. You feel like you've been stealthy.
I'm trying.
Okay. Who's in what order are we going to the town, by the way? Who's at the front? Who's at the back? I know
Actually, I might be at the front.
Alexi already came in first, I think. Okay, so Alexi, you're obfuscating in the town, at the edge of the town, but where the town literally starts. There's like one main big block. Okay. And Alexi, you can make a perception alertness check. So who's after him? Is that Sage?
I'll be one of the last ones.
You're at the back. Okay. So Philippe, then, are you next or is it Bishop?
Bishop.
Okay, so Bishop, we need a stealth check for dexterity and stealth.
Oof.
Oh,
How bad?
It's so good.
it's not good. It's a 1. Okay, Bishop, you're moving along.
It's a minus one.
It's a -1. So it's literally a botch. And Bishop, you walk straight into a spotlight that hits you from the top of one of the buildings, just turns around and bang straight on you.
Slide out of it really quick. Use celerity.
Okay, so all right, so you can just basically gonna make a dexterity and athletics check to get out of there.
Should conserve your blood more. Celerity.
I wish I could, but
Just dodge it.
I'm in a mood for a holiday.
Okay, you jump out of the spotlight.
Cool.
Spotlight tries to follow you. And you lose it in the trees outside of the town.
Okay. I'm getting too old for this shit.
That's not how vampirism works.
Lethal weapon.
All right.
You're okay.
Alexi, what did you get for your perception check? 3, was it?
I got 3. Yep.
Okay. You hear the sounds of radios, like how you can hear cops talking on radios.
Yep.
From a few feet away, and they seem to be coming from around the corner. And you see that there are guards outside the rec center, and outside the pub, and outside the church. They all have headsets on. There's more guards by the trucks. You can see now there's 6 trucks here. You see you hear feet running and the clinking of weapons. And there seems to be chatter and activity coming over the radios as if they've just gone to alert.
I'll make my way around stealthily and see what else I can see.
Okay. So make another stealth check. After that, you can make a security and perception check.
4 successes on the stealth.
Very good.
1 success on the security.
Some of these businesses do have security cameras on the street. You don't know whether who's watching them or who has access to them, or it's a town. So the pharmacist has a security camera.
I don't think I'm too worried. Hopefully they aren't spending their time monitoring individual business cameras.
Exactly. Quite possible that they're not. Okay. Sage, what are you doing? You come in, you catch up with roundabouts where Alexi is, but Alexi, well, no, because Alexi moved further.
Actually, is there a supermarket or something around, like a corner market?
There's a super
dairy?
app. Yeah, there's a super app.
I'm gonna head there and see if they've got bags of sugar.
Bags of sugar. Okay.
Incapacitate. Yeah, stop trucks.
Okay. You get to the superette and it looks closed to all intents and purposes.
Can I attempt to break in?
You can make a wits and security check, please.
0 successes. Can I spend a willpower?
Yes.
Actually, no, I won't, because I'm at 4. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good then. You cannot get into the superette, unfortunately.
All right.
Looks like the cage is down over the door. The roller cages that they have.
All right. Cool. I politely wait for my turn next.
All right. Very good. Sage, what are you doing?
I'm with Alan, Parker, and Philippe. So
okay,
I'm just walking with them, looking at like buildings and how I might be able to get on the roofs of
okay.
them.
So where you get to right now, on the edge of the town, before actually getting into the town, you're looking at a 2-story high, very tall, high peaked roof made of stone, and this wall has no features on it, just bricks and mortar.
That's kind of pretty. For what it's worth.
Right, and there are trees around, so potentially climbing a tree might get you there. This wall looks like it'd be very hard to climb. Maybe around the other side or around the front, one of those sides might get you up to the roof, or if you were to go in through a building and up the stairs inside it. You did see some of the roofs had little, what is the name of the particular architectural feature where you've got like a little house that peeks out the side of a building. Do you know what I mean?
The dormers.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly, yes. So you might be able to get out through that way and onto a roof if you go inside a building.
I'm looking for an ideal one of those.
All right.
I'm sure the others will be looking for the same thing. Parker's better at this than I am. So.
Ooh, Philippe would know exactly what their building feature was.
Right, probably.
It's a dormer.
Okay.
So now he knows.
So you're looking at it, Parker's looking at it, and you look at each other and he goes, do you think we should try for that one?
I mean, it'd be quite hard.
If we go inside,
the feature this one?
through the bottom floor and up the stairs, we might be able to get onto the roof from the inside.
Why don't we give it a shot?
Or if you really want to make life difficult, we can climb up the outside on the back.
Let's not make things difficult.
No,
dangerous.
I don't like the whole climbing idea. I think your Parker, is a good idea.
Look, it's basically climbing with the risk of falling, or going on the inside with no climbing and the risk of running into people.
Let's risk people.
Let's risk people.
I would rather not. Well, you two, point to Ellen and Parker. 2 of you probably shouldn't be doing this. Although you'll probably be better than I am. I'm not good at climbing.
So wait.
Let's just go inside.
Or we could split up and not put all of our eggs in one basket.
Okay.
Well, it's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just making suggestions.
I just keep remembering of all the times we've split up, Parker. and what happens when we split up.
Yeah, I end up getting shot to fucking pokery, don't I? So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Go through the bottom, says Philippe.
All right, let's go.
Yep.
3, 2,
Yep.
1. And we'll end the session there.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are about to invade a building in a town.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait. Looking forward to seeing the map that will be created by the time we're here
Oh,
next
I
time.
see. I see. Right. Thank you. Yeah. Okie dokie. All right.
Yeah. Unless
No
like no
pressure.
battles happen
Yeah.
or anything. I think battles will happen.
Schmap, battle schmaps.
Yeah.
Can I spend a little bit of XP?
Yes, you can, if it's appropriate.
Can I get my first dot in security and my second dot in stealth?
Yes, you can.
Your first dot in security.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm a nurse.
Yeah. That is honestly the weirdest thing because you've done little nursing.
Not in the
Been
game
a couple
anyway.
of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of
Done
this
everything
nursing
else.
is- yeah, it should be a Navy SEAL.
Um,
And
What
2
do I think?
XP for tonight.
2 XP, sure. And anyone else have anything they'd like to justify XP for?
we've done a lot of athletic stuff, right?
Yeah, there's been a lot of athletics.
Kind of want some athletics.
XP to athletics. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could give you each an XP towards athletics. I think that would be
Hell yeah.
fun.
Yes. Okay, well, I'm going to purchase one with that then.
'Cause you're running around in the woods.
Yeah, that was rough. Oh,
Rough.
yeah.
At some stage, I'd like to do something about my performance ability for,
Right.
yeah,
For Philippe or for Bishop, are we talking?
Bishop.
Bishop.
He's been using his, is it all?
Nice. Now I've got 2 dots in stealth.
Yeah, that's good.
2 dots in stealth.
I have 0. Oh, I mean, I did do some little stealthiness. Do fail at stealth out of everything.
Bishop, we can buy you a performance point right now. There you go.
Nice. Man, I can't wait.
No.
I can't wait to see our character for tomorrow. It's going to be exciting.
Right.
Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. Hopefully you don't shoot me 5 minutes after meeting me.
Are you joining in on Monday?
Yeah. He's not like Bishop. Not at all.
He says that now.
No, I'm not going to take control.
What?
Somebody has to.
Yeah. I'm
guys
not
are
very good at
crazy.
leadership.
I
I'm really not good at it.
think you're a lot better than you think you are.
I had to take over Kit's position today.
Right.
She should be the one doing all this.
Well, I hope she's gets her freaking internet back on soon. That sucks.
Where have you been, Caitlin? Where have you been?
Right.
Where have you been? Yeah.
Right. She
Yeah,
just
you've
wanted
been in Torah the entire time.
She just wanted to hang out with her boyfriend for the night. I
Probably.
know. That's what.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
She's got to stop using her head to solve all her problems.
that's true. She's got
Yeah.
Solving your problems with your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think her problems exist more than just bullets.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
We're gonna cut the feed now. So
Okay.
thank you, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Yeah.
She's getting way too much lead in her diet as
Right.
well.
Lead in her diet. Lead poisoning. Okay. Bye, people.